Oh yeah. Every time I forget, I should just scroll up. I should be able to see it. There it is. No plan part 2. Hey, it's me! How's it going, bro? Let's move this over there. Move this up here. Switch to internet. Cool. It hasn't got it like the whole thing. It has got the whole thing captured. Okay, cool. That's me. Copy link address. I'm literally just saying out loud what I'm doing. Just fills the silence, you know. Oh, my internet really is dead. Here we are then, in caps. Oh my goodness. I've got to watch. I have to see what is going on with Kay. Hey, Nathan's there. What's up, G? What's up, Top G? Have I got settings for my... I still can't... There's still no way to make the chat bigger. For the YouTube chat bigger. I hate that. It's so tiny. Top chat, live chat. All messages visible. In case you guys are saying swear words over here. If I click inspect, is there a way to like make the font bigger? I doubt it. Oh well, I guess we'll just start with it. Nathan, how are you? What's going on, little bro? What have you been up to? Give me some news. Give me some news whilst I look up if there's a way to change the size of the font. We've got language, panel, layout, color format. I bet something like really simple, like you just fucking can hold control and scroll the mouse wheel or something. Whoa, wait. Nah. Or what about, is it like control and like the plus? No. No, never mind. Oh well. You're struggling to get this wheel to work in some games. What do you mean? Oh, what you got driving wheel? An e-wheel. K has been up to a lot. Apparently we watched that one, the nearly eaten mess. Birthday cake? Oh, has she done anything for the king? No, last upload was 4 days ago. Lazy bitch. Chicken meal. What the fuck is that? Easter meal. What is it? Is that a fucking dead rabbit covered in chocolate? A budget meal that looks like beans and pasta, or just pasta and sauce. Ooh. It's got 39k views, so I feel like it's probably a fucking big one. A banger. She's got she's got 259k subs. That is insane. Apart from that, you traded some games into game. Back in my day, it was called Electronic Boutique. £20 in your Steam wallet now. Fucking sick, yeah. Nice. Back in my day, it was called Electronic Boutique. We used to call it EB. All the cool kids were like, "Oh, you going down EB? Yeah, I'm going on EB, mate. Gonna get some games from EB." Then it was Game Station, but I'm sure you probably remember that as well, right? Game Station, because that was a more recent one. Game Station was fucking cool. Game Station was like a It was more than just a shop. It was like a way of life. It was like Game Station was like where the gamers went to chill and like had this like proper laid back, like it was like this proper laid back environment where you could go in and like you would chat with all the people that worked there. You don't really do that at game now. And now it kind of it's like game stores are kind of dead anyway. They're kind of on their arse a bit. Let's pause this. Come on, Kay, give us an Easter meal.
Hi people.
Hi people.
I'm back cooking again, and today I'm going
You're
to
so
be
tired.
doing an Easter meal. And before I get going, I just want to say Happy Easter to everyone.
She looks a bit fucking.
And a lady who has been texting me on Facebook asked for a happy birthday. So I'm sorry it's late, but happy belated birthday.
Hey,
for Saturday.
she looks really sad, man.
As you can see, I've got a piece of lamb, which is
Hey,
normally,
what's up, Pock? How's it going, bro?
that's it, for
Any local game stops and only look at game stores and Game Stops anymore? Yeah, man. That's what you were just saying. It's
again.
kind of like a dead thing now. Like no one buys physical copies of games anymore because
It's going to take me a month or so.
it's kind of a bit of a rip-off. We all play so many games, and a lot of people
up a little bit.
play
Some spud dates. Now, I know
indie games, and a lot of indie games don't end up having physical copies.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who's doing it. So
that yeah, there's a whole
and with the lamb,
a whole bunch of different reasons why these game stores are just just dying. It's like a natural, a natural thing. Like it makes sense, right? No one's going like, oh, there should be more game stores. Like no, because no one fucking everyone knows that no one goes in them anymore. No one fucking buys them. It's just sad, but it's just the end of an era, I guess.
Out of the water from the spud potatoes. So that lamb.
You own it Series S, which doesn't even have a disc drive. It's pretty sad.
Lamb, I really do.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Well, obviously.
It is kind of sad in a way, but it's also.
So yes, I'm going to put the lamb in now. It said.
It's also pretty fucking cool, right?
1 hour 40.
Like how many games we can fit on a fucking console now without, well, depending on which fucking games you get. How many games you can fit on a console now?
I don't like meat running pink. I'm not a pink person, really.
Yeah,
So, yes,
I don't know what I'm
they're
saying.
going in. Well, the lamb's going in because the oven's warmed up. So.
What are we thinking, by the way? She's going to absolutely fucking destroy this lamb.
Right,
Alright, that looks fine.
It wants another 40 minutes. But let's just have a look. What colour? Oh, look at that. Oh, disgusting. So obviously it's not done, which it obviously isn't because it wants another.
Damn, Kay, lay off the weed.
But I'm thinking again it a little bit longer because, like I said, I don't like I don't like any meat running pink. Really.
Yeah, I feel like they'll never. Games will never be physical ever again now.
Then have a look, see what colour the blood's running. If it's still running pink, it's going back in. Right, as you can see, the meat has had its time. It's 1 hour 40. Let's just.
Why does it look so?
Colour it's going to run. Get off.
It looks so like dry on the outside.
Oh, that's still a bit pink. I thought it might be. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes.
I've never really cooked lamb before. Is it really bad to just give it a good old slice and just look inside?
Right, it's had its time. Well, it's had more than its time.
I feel like, it's Kay, right? So she's going to fucking overdo it.
Stab. Let go.
Oh.
Now that looks as though it's running.
Yep, it's definitely dead.
Which is. Well,
hey, Wheeler's here.
So now we just need to get it out and put it on a plate. Right, I don't know.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again.
I'm going to take.
Give me a call whenever you're ready, Wheeler.
I'm not very good at cutting meat, especially when I've got a cut on my hand.
Oh, that looks lovely. Come on, Kay. That looks alright.
Finger that holds the knife. So that looks.
I mean, she probably bought it from Iceland, so it's filled with
It's a bit pink.
cancer and fucking
I'm way over its time.
needles.
Anymore, and it'll be.
Maybe not needles.
It'll be. Well, there's nothing left of it. So I'm going to put that bit of meat on. And then I'm going to. But I'm making.
They are shot from Iceland all the time.
Above. Oh Christ! Are you even? You just watch me
My
put
ham's
meat.
about to get slaughtered
See the
again.
way I was putting it?
For a second time.
I was putting it.
For a second time. Whoa, look at that fucking panning on the camera there.
It's like, well, you saw me cut 3 slices. It does like put it. See where I was putting it. I was putting it there. You know, a little bit of meat. It's like,
She could have just moved the
well,
plate.
you saw
I don't
me
know.
cut 3 slices. It does like
Well, I'm no
3
fucking
slices,
cameraman.
as it were.
Directed by.
So that's where I'm
No,
putting it,
directed
and
by
I'm
Big
gonna put
Lee.
the rest of the stuff on it. I'm not going to mash the potatoes.
Written
Oh,
and starring
potatoes.
Kay herself.
I'm not going to mash them. Just
Directed by Big Lee.
Right, I've just checked the veg.
That is a
and
great
if
camera
you
angle
remember
now.
me telling you, I had
17 peas.
peas. Why are you running away? Then.
Hope you boys are hungry.
Then
Look at this. And a quarter of a carrot
carrots.
in 6. Is this a fucking... Is she feeding a baby?
Then
Is she feeding a fucking 1-year-old?
some. Oh, they've got too much water.
Wheeler, just call me whenever you're ready, man. We're not exactly on the edge of our seats. I don't think anyone's really that excited to see
Now, it's only a small meal.
how this meal turns out.
Oh, that's all it was going to be anyway. So I'll put it. Now, normally I would have the lamb mint sauce.
There's always
The
just
thing is,
something
I don't
weird
put too much
about
mint
it.
sauce on. You go, oh God, it's covered
Like,
in mint sauce. So,
This would have been fine had she have just made a normal sized fucking. It's either bad or just odd. In this case, looks like she's done it. She cooked a good meal, but the way she presented it is
I'm
just.
gonna onto the peas and what's left on the carrots. Be nice and soft. The peas is
Peas are lovely. Peas is lovely.
taste.
She's a mumble rapper now.
Taste.
Ah. Yeah. Now she's a fucking engine. Oh shit. It's Big Boy Wheeler. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
there he is, mate. There he is. Wait,
Hey. I just figured I'd pop in whenever you're gonna watch, if you're gonna watch one of my videos or two.
mate, I'm gonna watch
For a
all of
few
them.
minutes.
I'm gonna watch all of them.
Commentate.
Can everyone hear Wheeler loud and clear? Wheeler, give us a
Testing
quick.
1 2.
There you go.
Testing 1 2. If I need to tweak my Discord a little bit, I can.
That's right.
I'm using the browser version because I'm on my back in the work computer,
I've just turned you up.
not on my streaming setup.
I've just turned you up 17%. I feel like it's probably fine now.
I can make it work. I can make it louder.
Don't worry, mate. It's done. It's done.
Would you like me to be louder?
Don't you worry about it. I always want you to be louder, Wheeler. We always need
No,
more
I just
louder.
turned it up 4 more percent.
Oh, fucking.
4 more percent up.
So that's 21% altogether now. I like that. It's a good number. 21 is a good number. All right,
Sound is good. All right, cool.
all right, I'm clicking on you. Clicking on.
So I just want you to know
Phyllis.
something.
Go on.
I streamed for another 3.5 hours of Elden Ring last night.
Yeah.
And I will have 3 more videos going up in a little over a week.
Nice. Whereabouts are you now?
So
Because you finished.
Post-game.
You finished
So-
the game, right? So you're.
tonight is yes. So last night was post game. So I got the last ancient somber dragon smithing stone I needed to
Yeah.
get my blasphemous blade to level 10.
Yeah.
And then I decided I was going to fart around for a little bit, but then I decided it was time to get that medallion, both pieces, so I can start working my way to the Halig tree.
Yeah, man. Nice.
And that I got to the Halig tree, and I beat the first boss in there before I called it a stream. But yeah, that
What's
was
the first?
that is a journey.
What's the first boss in the Halig tree?
It's on a horse.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, it's basically like the one. It's like the one that blocks in that big round little thin pool of water with all the chairs around it.
Yeah.
That you have to beat in order to unlock the area to get to Randy's tower.
I can't remember
It's
a
kind of
fucking
like
name.
that, except it was more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really is a
It
hassle.
only took me a few tries though.
She's really aggressive that time. But the first time you fight
She's
her,
way more aggro.
yeah.
Yeah.
First time you fight, you can kind of like
And
you can go back there and fight her again. But yeah, this like at the Halig tree, you don't really have anywhere else to go, so it's like fuck, I have to fight her, and she's like super aggressive, just does not give you a single minute.
Yeah, there's no path around. Well, the good thing was because I've got Tish maxed out. After a few tries, I realized, you know what? Because Tish was most health. They had most of their health when I died, so I was like, I'm gonna let her just do the work. And so I stayed as far away as possible. And then anytime like arrows would come near me, because it would shoot like 4 of those like magic arrow things,
Yeah.
and like 1 or 2 strays would come my direction, and I would just dodge those. And then if it comes near me, I would hit it with something like the blasphemous blade, the flame taker,
Yeah, that's a good.
whatever that alt is that it has. That's a pretty good one, and it's almost, I don't think it's unless they hit you early enough, most regular creatures with that alt or whatever that you call that
Yeah.
power, that Ash of War,
Yeah.
they won't knock you out of the animation, because the animation's kind of slow, but usually you don't get knocked out of it, which is really cool. So yeah.
Nice. Well, mate,
Anyway.
you've got one hell of a ride moving forward now. I think the Halig tree.
Yeah, well, and like I've told people before, I do not want to set expectations that I'm going to be fighting Melania anytime soon.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the bonfire in front of her thing, and then when we do our big North Texas Giving Day charity drive
Yeah.
in August, I start it in mid-August and it runs through until late September. It's about 5 weeks-ish. One of the fundraising goals I will set is I fight Melania. So
Nice.
that will be one.
That's a
Y'all are
good
going to
goal.
have to make donations to get me to do that. Like, I'm also going to, because I do rage streams during these. So we hit a goal. I played I Want to Be the Guy.
Oh, I fucking love that
And,
game.
Dude,
love
I
that
had
game.
one of the devs on the game show up on my stream.
Really?
And like help me in chat, and then I got stuck. Like the game wasn't playing at the right speed. He's like, "Do you realize you're playing at this like some sort of a slow speed?" I'm like, "I don't know what's up." And he like helped me troubleshoot it for a few minutes on stream. And I'm like, "Sorry, chat." And chat was like, "No, this is amazing. One of the devs on the,
That is
the
fucking
game
cool.
is here with you."
That is cool.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Hey, let me just, because it's a small file, I can just send this to you in a DM on Discord." So he sent me like an updated version that he's working on.
Nice.
So I was playing like the 1.06 version when the 05
Nice.
is out there,
That is really cool.
and it worked just fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'll have that as one of my goals for a rage stream, is I will try to beat that game in one sitting.
Nice. I mean,
So we're gonna have some.
that's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I'm
I-
self-promoting. I don't mean to, but it is part of the conversation.
I res-
It's insane, but I was playing it on hard, not on normal. I was playing it
Right.
on hard, and I was playing it with this weird glitch that was happening. So if I'm playing it at regular speed, and if I play it on normal, and even I was doing pretty well, and I'll have a death counter, and I'll have people making channel bets
Yeah.
and stuff for how many deaths I have. But even the dev was like, "You're actually doing really well, and the pace you're on right now, if you were playing it this way from the start, you could probably knock it out in 5 hours." And I'm like, I could do a full stream if I start like at 9 o'clock at night and just go
5
until
hours?
like 2 in the morning to see if I can't beat it.
that sounds insane to me because I spent like I played it for like a good couple of weeks. I want to say like almost like 2 months. So, like every
I probably won't beat it in one stream.
yeah, I was playing it like, oh man, it gets so hard, man. I was playing it every day for a good like hour at least, because I'd either be playing it on the way to college or I'd just be playing it at home, like just for a few hours or whatever. And I got a little bit further every day, and Jesus Christ, man, it gets to a point where it's like it is just so hectic. There's so much happening on screen, and there's so many sections that you have to do like all in one go, where you can't like you don't have checkpoints. You can't like do it like screen by screen. If you know what I mean. Like it's
Okay.
it's so brutal.
I think the guy was building me up a bit because he's like, you already know all the tricks as far as you've gotten.
Yeah.
But I know because I beat the second boss before I finally quit, and there's like 5 bosses total.
Yeah.
He was like, you already know the tricks of the first couple of levels. You'll rip through those pretty easily. But I haven't played this since last year, so what I'll do is I'll probably set it to a subathon. Like I'll play it as long as y'all keep donating.
I think I got to the 4th boss, and then I couldn't get any further. It was just taking me. It was just taking me so long. No, I never finished it. Well,
if you didn't finish it, I'm not going to finish it on stream.
Well, no, I got like, I got further than like most people that I know that played it, because it's one of those games where it's like you either give up after the first like hour of playing it, like this game's dumb, this is a meme game, or you're the kind of person that like wants to like see, that wants to get to the end and wants to finish it just for the bragging rights, because that's what it is to me. It's like having the bragging rights. It makes you feel like it makes you feel special, right? You've done something that no one else can do, sort of thing. Even though it's just a fucking game, but it's just like it's that rush of like adrenaline, And that's why I wanted to finish it, but it was just like it got to a point where it's like, nah, this is like this is too crazy. Maybe I should try it again. Maybe I could do it now. Now I'm not a impatient 17-year-old or however old I was when I tried to play it, but absolutely insane game.
So I don't have your audio on YouTube because of the way my headset's working. I wonder if I could. Yeah, it probably sounds shittier. But I'm just gonna have to see on your stream what you're doing.
Yeah.
Unless you can share your video on the Discord call. I don't know if you could just do that while you're streaming, or is that gonna throw it off?
You could just do the old-fashioned that I do, and we just do a little countdown, or you could just sync yours up with mine.
Oh no, I'm watching your stream. I'm just gonna be a little bit behind.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this music off.
I'm getting angry.
Oh, hang on. Wheeler's getting angry already. I'm just going to grab a can of Coke Zero. This is not a sponsored stream. I was going to get a beer, but I have work tomorrow, so I was like, nah, I'll get a can of Coke Zero. All right, here we go.
Oh, this is the. Oh, I'm getting mad at the start because it's cold open.
For more content like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Oh. Wow. Am I back at Capital City?
I'm only like a second and a half, 2 seconds behind you.
Okay.
Nathaniel loves Coke. I'm more of a heroin guy. Never done either.
What the hell?
I like crystal meth.
Waiting for Pac to say obligatory nice t-shirt. He usually types that in my chat.
Deftones Spring Tour. So you saw them recently then?
May of last year.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the first time I'd ever seen them. They were one of my bucket list bands.
Yeah, they're a good one to have on the list.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
This game is incredible.
They played for almost 2 hours. It was great. Anything you wanted to hear, they played.
That is sick. I saw them. I've already seen them once. I saw them years ago at Download, and it was incredible. I would love to see them again, actually.
Is on a whole nother level.
Am I competing with that asshole that's on screen talking right now? Not you, the other one. Or do you have the video kind of low in volume?
No, I've got it.
Am I talking over myself?
No, I've made it so you're definitely louder than the video, so the context makes sense.
That guy's a prick.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Like I noticed you were just like in awe at this area when you first get there, as we all were, because it's like fucking incredible. But then instantly,
it's so wild.
Yeah, but this area is so hard. It's such a hard part of the game.
The awe turns to just, it doesn't matter what the background is. I'm getting dumpstered.
The awe turns to.
Can I say, when you get into this, the thing I didn't realize, and the next day I went to work and talked to a guy I work with who's beat the game a couple times.
Yeah.
And he goes, you can run right past that dragon and just get to the next bonfire. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah, I
didn't know that.
I think I fought him the first time with my first character with Pubis Ticklepins, and then I think my other character I just ran past him with my mage and with
Oh wow, it's like
And
with,
I should have known
Go on.
because it doesn't have a meter that's like on screen. Like his health meter isn't in the bottom middle of the screen.
Yeah,
like, when
that's
that
true.
happens, that's like a boss that you have to fight.
yeah.
Instead, I was just so focused on him, and I spent probably this fight real time was probably 45 minutes to an hour,
looking at me, I don't
Wow.
like it. Don't like it at all.
Yeah, I mean,
and I ended it down to what 14 minutes or whatever this is in the video.
when you get into a good fight, though, like sometimes the time does just fly by like that, and you kill it, and you're like, wow, fuck, I've been doing this for fucking
Swipe.
for like for like an hour, like, and I've only fought him like 3 or 4 times or something.
Utterly ridiculous.
This battle's
Pubis
I re-
tickle pins, never forget.
Yeah, when I did it with Pubis, I went in hard because I was like, I was fully like injecting myself into the game, so I was just like, I want to experience like as much of this as I can. So there was loads of enemies where I could have just ran past them, and I still did with a few of them, but most of them I was like, nah, I want to fight these guys. I want to be max level. Because I didn't want to be underleveled for any of the game. I wanted to make sure that
Yeah, because if you run through areas, that makes sense.
yeah, I wanted to make sure that when I got to the end boss, I was of the correct level, like the intended level that I was supposed to be in order to fight them and for it to be a fair, fun exchange.
get out there and fight.
Um,
I thought you were so badass.
so yeah, I saw bosses like these as like an opportunity to get a bunch more runes and level up like once or twice or something.
And I'm actually getting angry at my summon.
Interesting that you've pretty much committed entirely to like your weapon that you have and your
Stand there. Move.
what is that?
Just made me kind of mad there.
What was that sword again? The Bloodhound sword, or the Bloodhound?
Go ahead, Fang.
All right.
But the Bloodhound Fang it's called.
I'm about to call my mimic here.
Yeah,
It's
and you
fucking
get
good.
it in one of the first ever jail fights that you have.
Yeah.
You're underpowered for it at first, but if you can recruit Blide
And they're not drawing a lot of
and go back, the fight was a lot easier. But yeah, this battle was. I'm not gonna say it's the maddest I was playing this game.
Nah, there's always worse. There's always worse enemies.
Yeah. Well, assuming we're gonna get to the pledge drive with Melania.
Yeah, you know,
Get behind him.
have you seen
Gotta get behind him.
footage and have you seen gameplay clips and stuff
Oh,
of her already?
One of my favorite streamers on Twitch is his name's Dan Giesling. He's a Big Brother winner here.
Oh, cool.
That reality show. He's a really nice guy, very wholesome. He doesn't cuss on stream. When this game first came out,
Place now. We're gonna get him.
he said, "I'm going to play the entire game with no points put into vigor and no summons,
Wow.
and he's going to beat every single boss in the game." And so, like, he had a Google sheet that the community was updating with all the bosses and stuff,
Wow.
so he could track it. And because he's like, I want to experience this game as purely as possible. And also, I think one of his viewers or one of his friends who's a streamer
Yeah.
It is beatable.
had said, "There's no way you could beat the game without putting points into vigor."
So
And so he would just put. Oh, did you? What just happened there?
Okay, why didn't he do the attack there?
You just chuckled. I thought you were laughing at something on stream.
oh no, I was just laughing because he must have just been like, that must have just fueled his like passion to want to
He's not doing it.
do it at a
He
huge
doesn't get mad
disadvantage.
when he dies. Like he massive disadvantage. He's like, I know this isn't the way the game is meant to be played, but I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this.
Say hi, thank you for following.
And he not only did he got to Melania. She wasn't the final boss that he had left, but it was close. And because he beat every single boss in the game without putting points into vigor, no summons, like kind of like you had your rules for a couple of the runs you've done on YouTube.
Yeah.
See, look up there, look up in that corner. How I looked up there and seen I could just jump up there like an idiot. Instead, I just kept my blinders on, focused on this stupid freaking dragon. So yeah, no, he fought Melania, and it took him over a month to beat it.
Over a
And
month,
he
yeah,
streamed,
I'm not
like,
surprised.
4 times a week. Yeah, Dan is insane. He literally died to her exactly. You like that move right there, falling off the edge there?
That's
He
very
died to her
unfortunate.
he on his 3000th try, he beat her.
Ooh,
Literally 3,000.
bang on his 3,000.
29.99 deaths.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had 2,999 deaths.
Fucking
And the whole
hell.
time he's playing, he's like to chat. He's like, it's not going 400. And then he passed 400. He even had a rule because he always wears like red or black t-shirts. He's like, blue is the worst color. I hate blue. When he was going to get to 2,000 deaths, he said, I will wear a blue t-shirt on stream until I finish the game. And for like 2 weeks, he had on a blue t-shirt. And it was like his insult. He's like, I'm wearing blue. That's how mad I am.
It's funny
He's a good
that
streamer.
it's funny that literally anyone can do that, and it seems insane and seems impossible. But
What, beat the game without putting any points into Vig?
yeah, like it will take us hours and hours and hours, but you could do it
I
because
have no idea how many hours he has logged in the game. I wouldn't even know how to
probably
comprehend
an
it, 'cause-
insane amount. Yeah, but
I mean, I've had people when I posted my Rage video and I posted it in a couple of Discords, I had one guy say, you beat the game in 70 hours. It took me more than half or double that.
Instantly getting.
And I'm like, well, yeah, but I had chat like helping. Like if you're just sitting
Yeah.
playing by yourself and you're not staring at the wiki constantly, yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while.
I think
Oh, that
feel-
stupid tail of that dragon pisses me off.
I feel like with Pubis it took me a good like 120 hours or something, because there was pretty much there was barely any stone unturned with Pubis tickle pins. I was like trying to 100% the game, which obviously I didn't do because it was just insane. Because I didn't want to look at the
It's a lot.
Wikipedia or anything, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I spent absolutely. what is fucking Mimic doing?
Oh, what am I doing?
There he is.
I'm not doing anything.
Just hanging out. Yeah, someone in chat told me to dual wield one time, and that was a total disaster, as you can see.
Yeah, I can't see where. I can't even. Oh,
Mimic
oh,
tier.exe
buffering,
has stopped
buffering.
working.
yeah, my just
Country
before I went to stream, we had a power cut and then our internet was down. Like literally bang on 7. I was like literally just about to click stream and then
Flawless.
it died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I'm pretty sure what is.
Which means I'm dead.
So this is only this is 1080p this video and it's struggling to fucking load it up.
This is one of the first streams I did at 1080p, by the way. I think most of the game I streamed at 720.
Nice.
Then we had our conversations, and you're like, dude, there's
Yeah.
no reason why you can't be 1080p. And then I
Yeah.
tried it, and I've had zero issue with it.
Oh, man, I'm so glad
any
it's-
frames at all.
I'm so glad that it's worked out for you because it does make such a huge difference going from 720 to 1080, especially like today as well. What was that? I missed that. Sorry.
Rewind it.
What? Who was it?
It's John Belushi from Animal House.
Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Powerful.
Which of these summons I should be calling?
That's the motivation you need.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? This is, I am about to give up, and then
I
the
can
next run is the one.
I can barely even see spoilers. I can barely even see like how much
Yeah.
damage you're doing a lot of the
Sorry.
time because as you said, like it's not got an actual boss meter. So
Well, you have the top of the screen cut off too. The top of the screen, like you can't see my health. So
oh, why has it done
sometimes you're not
that?
seeing the dragon's health.
What the fuck?
The way you have it framed.
Oh, I've just got it on full screen. Why is it cut off the
Smaller.
top?
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah, it's broken.
What the fuck?
No, don't whip,
Making
don't
it
whip,
full
don't whip,
screen.
don't whip.
There you go. I'll just leave it like that.
Country internet. There you go. There you go.
I had it full screen, but for some reason having it full screen crops it, even though it's. Never mind.
Tish is hurt.
The aspect's weird, but whatever. You can see it better now. At least you can see my health.
It's not
What
doing
I should be
nothing
over leveled,
again.
but I suck,
Why?
so it doesn't
Why?
matter.
Why is this a problem?
Put some blood on my sword, which is the only thing that dragon is weak to.
Oh, you're doing a lot of damage now, whatever that was.
And I can't wait for you to see my rage stream, the rage compilation.
He's low, he's low.
And in this master list, I will put all the post game stuff that I'm making. I'll put it after my rage compilation,
Nice.
so it'll all be in chronological order.
jump straight up in the air attack that I can't do anything about.
You know, still to this day, I fucking hate dragons in these games.
Yeah. Like I love the part when I got to watch you last stream when I said, "What would Joe do?" I loved your reaction. Hey, it's me.
I would not.
Literally though, after you told me that, I was like, "Why am I fighting these dragons? They're out in the open. I can just ride away from them. It doesn't matter."
I would not miss dragons if they were not in this game anymore. Like if I never had to fight a dragon in this game again, I would not miss them. Just straight up.
Whipped again.
That was my stream. That's not you. That's just my stream.
I have to drink it.
Yeah, but most people who have watched it now are telling me they like the censored one better because the bleeps add the comedy aspect.
They do. That's why I do it. It makes it feel like
it's worth it.
It has like a 90s. Hey, there it is. It gives it like an old school like 90s MTV kind of feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, very much.
Nice. Hand on head.
Legit.
Throbbing
So
headache.
stressed. So stressed for an optional battle that I didn't even know was optional. I'm so dumb.
I have no flasks left.
I was like, I'm not kidding. My hands were shaking.
But
Way
like,
to go back up to my...
who cares if the boss is optional? Because I bet like the rush you get. I hate.
Oh, worth it.
Yeah, the
Worth it.
rush of adrenaline you get when you fight a boss, even though it's just a game, and like it's just like none of it's real, and like it's not. Like it doesn't really mean anything, right? It's just a game, but I can't help it. It just feels so good, like overcoming like that challenge, something that is considered difficult, and then mastering it and completing it and defeating it. It's just man, it's so good, and these games do it so well. They do it just right.
Right now, I like this area.
I will say this. Now that I've beat the campaign, I feel a little less stressed.
You mean
For more
just
content.
I'm letting you watch this part.
you mean in general in life, or
All right, in we go.
No, I was saying, I was letting you watch the beginning of the video because it was.
oh sorry, you know I'm bad at
it was
multitasking.
My little Curb Your Enthusiasm. It was your Curb Your Enthusiasm moment that I did.
For more content like this, be sure
Yeah,
to
because you know it's going to get fucking tough, and this area is going to be about
I like this area. So yes, in life, this took a lot of stress away from me. All of a sudden, I have no money problems. The Nigerian princes delivered on their promises.
Yep.
What's out here?
They're like, "Oh, you beat
Ways to die.
Elden
Yep.
Ring, right?"
I haven't had a
Oh, that's
hemorrhoid
not
since
Nigerian
I
princess.
finished Elden Ring. Touch wood.
Hemorrhoid, yeah. No IBS.
Yeah.
I would say I feel a little less stress on the bosses that I'm fighting now that I've finished the game because I've proven to myself that I can beat a Souls game.
Yeah, man. You can.
So now it's just
you can beat-
having some fun with it. Because the
Yeah.
pressure I was having was, I want to finish this game. I've never finished a Souls game. I'm going to beat this freaking game. So when after I beat it, now it's like, if I don't beat bosses, it's not the end of the world. I beat the game already. So it takes a little bit of that pressure off. And when I say pressure, I'm talking about streaming. If I'm playing it by myself, I'm like, whatever, and I skip it. Because I'm streaming and I want people to be entertained,
Yeah.
I feel a little bit of pressure that way.
Yeah.
One of my viewers and someone who's become a friend actually lives in this area now. I got to meet him in person.
Oh
on Saturday
shit!
night. Yeah, that
You just got.
that is just a bad
You
place
just
to
got
get
absolutely
just
savaged just then.
gangbanged.
Yeah, literally, fully gangbanged.
But I was trying to explain to him why in some of these games I get madder when I'm streaming than I'm playing by myself. Off stream, just in my back. Like the room I'm in right now has my PS5, and if I'm playing something on that, I don't get as mad at some of this stuff because. And he's like, "Is it performative?" I'm like, "It's not performative. It's people are watching me, and I don't want to fuck up
Yeah.
because people are watching me.
Yeah.
If I was, or it's on record, if I'm just sitting here playing it by myself and it's not being recorded or whatever, I don't feel this pressure that I put on myself. Oh, I hate the death blight. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah, I must admit, I absolutely loved playing all the Souls games on stream. I didn't.
Yeah, it's really good content.
Yeah, I didn't stream Elden Ring. I streamed the start of Elden Ring, and then I was having. I realized
Major
how
internet problems.
well, yeah, I was, same old shit. But I was also just enjoying Elden Ring so much, and I realized that it was going to be the biggest game for me, for years to come. And I may never play another game as good as this. Like, I was just like,
well, you
this.
can still stream it now if you wanted to.
Yeah,
you
of
could,
course,
and it would be great content. Like it's going to be evergreen. Forget about the DLC they're going to add at some point, which we're all going to buy it. It's going to be like some of the best selling DLC ever. But
I hope so.
The fact that here's the thing with this, I actually decided I'm streaming every minute of the game. So every minute I've played of this has been live on stream, and committing to a game that's this long. For me to do that is rare, because usually I don't want to do that. If I'm playing a campaign, I'm like, I'll play it. Okay, I've played, I kind of like it, but I don't want to feel like I have to stream it. I can just play it whenever I want.
Yeah.
Because some nights I just play something back here in this room, and it's not on stream, and I don't have to worry about chat or technical difficulties or any of that bullshit. Internet problems. I just get on and play mindlessly and just zone out.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
I'm going to do that probably with Starfield. Like, I'm probably not going to stream Starfield. I'll probably just buy it on PS5 and I'll probably just play it for myself, because that's if the game runs properly, which it probably won't, it'll probably be buggy as shit. But when it comes out, I just want to be able to just zone out and not look at chat or anything. I just want to be a part of that world, of that universe.
That's just made me think of something. Because I'm kind of, I'm more and more skeptical about every game that comes out now, and
okay, except Zelda. The new Zelda, they're going to deliver a good game.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's another one I'm not going to stream, because I don't have a capture card anyway. But I want to just play that on my own time, and I know that's a game where I could easily put 100 hours into it.
I don't know those games.
That's one you can pre-order with confidence. That's probably it.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, I don't know those games that well at all, but I feel pretty confident. I could place a pretty safe bet that it's going to be good. It's going to be great, and it's going to be successful, and everyone's going to love it, and it's going to be, there's going to be no.
Nintendo is not going to fuck around with a new Zelda game. They're not going to fuck around with a new Mario game, because they know if it's a core game like that, delay it 4 or 5 years. Just ship it when it's good, because that's one thing Nintendo gets right.
Yeah.
Like, there's some things they get wrong, but they get that right every time. And Breath of the Wild was an incredible game. It really was. I like Pac's comment.
Yeah,
Starfield's gonna have an awful launch, and I'm ready for it. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I do.
In fact,
I do want to talk
stream
about that.
Because it'll be good content.
I was just gonna say, adding to what you were saying about just wait, like with Zelda, just wait until it's good and then deliver it and then release it, whatever. Something I used to say a lot was, you can only release it once. You can only release it once, right? But in this day and age, that's not true anymore. Like, the games get released like fucking 5 or 6 times, and they get remade and they get fucking remakes and stuff.
Point.
As someone who has been in boardrooms at a publisher when we debated moving street dates on stuff, it's the culture was still different back then.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I like this area. It's challenging. Right now, I like this area.
There's going to be a boss battle in here that is just going to annihilate me. Like, I already know it.
These guys that do that circle around fart bullshit.
Such an absolute fuck fest of a boss, honestly.
They're really not fun. Skyrim. Ooh, that's right. Can't even know it. Skyrim.
Yeah, Starfield is going to have an awful. I'll be honest. I do feel like Starfield is going to be another game that is going to release, and it's going to be like, we're going to see the headlines like sheer chaos as half the Starfield player base that preserved the game can't even launch it, or some shit, or like no one can play Starfield for more than 5 minutes without it crashing and shit like that. And there's going to be like, I don't know, like Todd Howard addresses
and the Todd Howard memes.
The Todd Howard addresses game-breaking bugs or something, and him saying it just works.
He's too busy. Todd Howard was too busy. It just works. Todd Howard was too busy porting Skyrim to Samsung smart fridges instead of making Starfield a good game.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I'm just worried that a lot of the planets are going to be boring.
Yeah, hopefully what will happen is
Not a bad encounter. Not bad.
Yeah,
Starfield.
Pocket, you're right on the gunplay. I
Starfield.
think it's gonna be bad.
Starfield will release, and
Stamina.
it will be the new Skyrim, and we'll get like 10 years out of Starfield. There'll be a DLC, there'll be mods, and there'll be loads of content, and it'll just be good. But I just don't
Okay.
feel like that's going to happen. I feel like
Wait a minute.
I want it to, because I've wanted a game like Starfield for fucking years. We didn't get it with Cyberpunk. We got fucking cyberpunked
Get out.
with
I can't
that
fit
game.
There's not enough space.
Yeah, and I have a coworker tell me he's been playing Cyberpunk now, and he's like, you should skip on a 4080 with the ray tracing and everything else. I'm like, you're talking about graphics. I played the first 15 hours of it and I was bored to tears. Like the characters, the dialogue was just so. He's like, yeah, well, it gets better in the second half. I'm like, I'm not spending 20 or 30 hours to get good, to actually have good
Yeah.
story and good characters. I don't give a shit.
Jeez.
If you don't,
Red stop. Every new metal
If you don't-
from Master.
if you don't like it after 20 hours, you're probably not going to like it for the rest of the game, you know.
Yeah, I don't like you.
I
Well,
just want to see.
Yeah,
I
I'm not buying that game at launch.
I don't think I'll buy it at launch.
Oh.
But if you have Game Pass, it'll probably be day and date. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know why.
If it
That's
is,
one of the reasons they bought Bethesda,
if
right?
it releases, and if it's good, and if it's just like, literally nothing more to say, but it's kind of, which seems weird these days, a game releasing and it just being fine and not having any flaws, not being a broken mess. If it does release and if it does deliver, I'll 100%. I'll be happy to pay full price for it. If it ends up being like another Skyrim where we all know we're going to get like 10 years of fucking gameplay out of it, and we can just make one character, put like 100 hours into it, and then make another character and put 100 hours into it, and keep coming back to it for years and years and years, especially on PC, because if you buy a game on PC, like on Steam, you've always got it, right? Like
Mods.
if you buy a game on PS5, then you fucking switch to Xbox. You have to buy a game on Xbox.
Console.
Yeah, like you just have it on. You just have it for forever potentially until something else
Yeah.
better than a
I
PC
have
comes along,
backwards
which
compatibility
isn't
because
going to
it's
happen
all
anytime
on
soon.
PC. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. I'm so happy with this game right now.
Well,
No Man's Skyrim. Yeah, the gunplay
I'm
is
not
good.
gonna buy it on console.
I don't think the gunplay will be that good. Connor, mate, how's it going?
Stupid.
I'm not.
I do think though.
I'm not expecting the gunplay to be that good, to be honest, and I don't.
No, it's gonna be bad.
I don't think that'll bother me if the RPG, if the game as a whole, as an RPG, is good, because I'm not wanting it to be a really good shooter. I'm wanting it to be an RPG where I can like immerse myself in that world and I can be a star farmer in a Starfield,
Easy.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a summon.
You want to play Animal Crossing in space?
Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah, maybe, I don't know. I've never played Animal Crossing. Should I play Animal Crossing? Is it sounding like that's my kind of game?
Real quick, my history with Animal Crossing. I look at it, doesn't look like my kind of game, but I had some trade credit at a Blockbuster Game Rush when I worked for
Nice.
Blockbuster Corporate. Oh, I hate this guy. He's such a fucking
Yeah.
asshole. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I could play it on the train just for something to like kill some time and whatever, check out my brain because I'm on the train for about 40 minutes each way every day to get to work downtown. So I was like, maybe I'll try it. And if I don't like it, I'll sell it. I played that game every day for over a year. It was just one of those things. It's like it's wholesome and it's just
Yeah.
kind of zone out and do little chores. It's like the lightest RPG ever made.
I like that.
And then I've not played the console ones, but then when they would put one out on the 3DS, I played a shit ton of that. I took it with me to E3 and did all the Street Pass and stuff and got a bunch of new people in my village. And then the one that came out on the Switch, I'm not kidding, it came out right when the pandemic started. I played every day
Fucking
for a year. and a half
perfect
straight.
time for a game like that to come out.
That
That was a fucking bestseller.
Just absolute perfection for them. And yeah, obviously it's not a perfect scenario for the world, but if you're going to release a game that is that type of a time suck and everyone's at home with their Switches, it was unreal. And I put 18 for 18 months straight. I played every single day for at least like 30 minutes. I put over 700 hours in that game in 18 months.
Ooh, that was like me with I want to be
That's
the guy.
a lot for me. I had to quit.
Investigating.
I almost needed like therapy or like an intervention to stop. And then, because I was like, I'm replaying all this shit that I've done a million times, and it's nothing new. I have every FOTS in the library.
Oh, fuck, that's like
blah blah blah.
That's like
And
me
then-
with DMZ now, right?
but then, probably yeah. Because I have a couple
Fucking
friends that play DMZ still, and they're like, "Well, we finished every mission."
Yeah, it was like,
I'm
we
not
just
gonna
keep
never
playing
watch
anyway
coming,
because it's
right?
like.
Yeah, but they keep playing. Yeah,
Did you?
fun.
So do you know the big guy that you killed first here? Did you fight him in the church before?
Yes.
Because he's a fucking massive faff there. Fighting them both together here
I
is
beat
an
him first try there
absolute
too, though.
nice.
No, I beat him
Nice.
first try there, and I beat him first try here. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Go on, Willsy.
Oh,
This
Street
was
crash?
the. No? What's up?
oh no, I should refresh the stream.
Oh. This with Unga Bunga Byron was the first boss. Like, I think all the bosses after this one. This was the first one that was
The one in
like.
the church?
No, these guys
The
here
duo or
with
just the guy by himself?
these guys
Okay.
here with Unga Bunga Byron. It was so. This was the first boss that was like an actual headache, and a fucking violent migraine, a violent aggressive migraine, and every boss after this one just got like 100% harder. Like it just got crazier and crazier trying to do it. Because I was Unga Bunga Byron. I think I was like level. I want to say I was like level 80 here, maybe 70. I don't know. And it was so fucking hard.
As of last night, I'm like
So-
126,
Nice.
which means I'm going to get. Did you beat Melania?
Yes.
Such horse.
Okay.
Was it easy?
How-
No.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's your cold open.
Wait. Do you mean with Unga Bunga Byron? 'Cause
At all in general.
Oh yeah. In general, I did with Pubis. I did with. I only did with Pubis. With Pubis Tickle Pins, me and him went up there, knocked on her door, kicked the fucking door down, and made sandwiches for about a week before I actually killed her.
Wow.
But with the other boss, with every other character I've made, I've only done the story bosses. Haven't gone back to do Melania.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have a death counter on stream when I do fight her.
You still hit me with that? Come on, man.
Yeah, it took me.
Sword key room. Hopefully, it's not some mega boss battle that's gonna piss me off.
Oh god, how long did it take? It did take me a good couple of hours to be like solidly. Like I think I couldn't do it the first night, so I went back the second night and did it a few more times, and then got it. But yeah, it wasn't. It's not easy. It's not an easy fight. Incredible boss. Absolutely amazing boss.
Sorry, I've got a work thing. I'm typing. So
Yeah.
sorry, it's a little loud.
I am excited to see you fight Big Boy Malakath.
Oh yeah. I'm real excited.
Yeah, my internet is performing phenomenally as per usual. Look at this shit. There you go.
Maybe you
It's
should
not-
queue up
it's
the
not
next
like
video
playing
like
it
on
in
another
slow
tab and
motion.
just press pause.
I don't think
wow, it looks like this.
I don't think that's going to help anything. Wheeler. I feel like that'll have the opposite effect. I will
Oh, you
probably.
think it'll just slow down the video you're watching?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know how it's struggling to. Anyone like you'd think I'd live in a fucking like third world country or something. Like look at this shit. It's like playing it in slow motion. It's like buffering.
Oh, the reach on these guys is insane.
Just cut you off there perfectly. It'll figure itself out in a minute. No, maybe it won't. I'm just going to pause it. God damn. You know, I like to think that in another life, I was a successful streamer that had good internet and everything just went according to plan. Or in the same world, I was like a pro gamer and I was like fucking competing on like Call of Duty or some shit and fucking Counter-Strike because I had good internet and I wasn't held back by the stress of lag, poor internet connection. I think it's loading now.
All this to watch
There
the
we
guy
go.
you're watching.
There we go.
The guy you're talking to.
Oh, come on.
Your cursor green. Sick.
Yes, it is.
I need to change my color.
I didn't even. I completely forgot this even supposed to be white.
We're running.
Purple and white.
Yeah, my entire
Purple and green.
my entire Windows is like black and green or purple and green.
Play these little jumping games.
Is that the fucking music playing?
What? Is it Alexander?
I'm not.
Oh, fucking Alexander the Pop was there. Nice.
What's he doing here?
Did you not know that?
Yeah. I just didn't know that you. I didn't know if you'd followed his quest or not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to get him up to that point.
Yeah, because you have to.
Because I rescued him in the lava pits and all that other stuff.
Hey, what's up, Alec? How's it going? Yeah, I switched to YouTube a long time ago, but I mean, you haven't really missed much. I barely stream. We've just been trying to.
He streams 4 times a week.
You're pretty awesome.
He's lying to you.
At the moment, I stream. I think I must have streamed like 4 times this year, maybe.
Oh, we're gonna fight each other? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine, yeah, once a month.
get to fight Alex the Pot.
That's actually how major streamers get to be so big.
Then let us begin.
What
Once a month streams.
streaming once a month?
Pro streamers, yeah, yeah, repetition's not their thing.
I feel like,
I was like, I don't want to
That-
fight you, Alexander.
but he wants you to fight him. You're doing him a favor. You're helping
know.
the guy out, man. Helping the guy out
I
of his.
know.
Oh,
I've never cared more for a jar in my entire life.
He's not tough.
helping the guy out of his porcelain
Sorry,
shackles
I mean, you're not dead, are you?
of life. Yeah, he's dead. You fucked him, Wheeler. You're the bad guy now.
I knew you were
Okay, good.
champions.
I know, I was like, are we the baddies?
I implore you. Take what I bequeath.
I was like, okay, I beat you, no big deal.
What?
She'll be okay, buddy. Just shake it off.
One day break.
No, don't. You're not dying.
Evil man.
Warrior to his last.
Pretty good. Just Monday shit. Yeah, it's a bank holiday over here in the UK.
No.
Oh, right, because of your whole, whatchamacallit,
Yeah, because the weird
that royalty stuff.
cult had their thing on Saturday or whatever it was.
We're fast traveling back. I'm not going in that big loop again.
That was weird, wasn't it? Anyone see that coronation?
Now I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be.
What the fuck was that all about? That shit was
I
wild.
intentionally watched no moments of it.
Oh my god, it was creepy, man. It was like seriously creepy. Oh, I can't even look at this.
Found me.
I can't even do just chatting streams anymore. Can't even fucking chill and watch YouTube. It's just. I might have to pause it and let it buffer again.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm.
Does anyone else struggle to watch a fucking video on YouTube this bad?
Not my king. You live on like a desert island, right? Like you live out where there's no internet, and you're
Yeah.
like trying to use a satellite.
Judged by the performance of my internet, I would understand why you think that. Fucking disgraceful. It's slowly loading. Yeah, the fucking he had his going back to King Charlie. He had his dual wielding his swords at one point, or he was like dual wielding like a sword and a mace, which is an interesting combination. That wouldn't fly in Elden Ring. You'd have to be the same weapon in each hand for it to be like dual wielded or whatever, and get the plus
You're
50% damage.
King Charles III as an Elden Ring boss. I love that.
It's what he looked like. Not a boss, not an Elden Ring boss. He looked like a fucking NPC.
Like,
Not
NPC.
a boss. Yeah, he was not boss worthy. He looks very tired. He looked very bored as well. Like I didn't watch the whole thing, but I didn't see him smile once or like thank anyone for giving him the robe or the fucking sword or the mace or the little fucking coin purse or the fucking crown or the ring or all of the fucking weird shit that they gave him. Like it fucking what?
I got your fucking coin purse right here.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. This crazy ritual that they had to do. I remember at one point they gave him they gave him a sword, and then he had to surrender the sword, and then buy the sword back with a donation that someone else had donated to him, which was a bunch of coins and a little purse. And he bought back the sword so the sword could be like, what the fuck? I'm sure that was a fucking great little game back in the day, but come on, we've got fucking Fortnite and fucking Starfield soon now. Like, we don't need to be fucking jumping around with this fucking shit. Just fucking let him sign the fucking bit of paper that says, hey, I sign over ownership of the UK to Mr. fucking Charles. Like, that's it. Like, have a little
ownership.
Yeah, have a little like celebration. Get like Adele singing the national anthem or whatever, and then everyone can have a little street party or whatever. But like it just fucking went on and on and on, and then he's in like a fucking golden carriage, like driving down the streets of London. Like, it's just weird. It was just weird. Camilla is Mrs. his fucking bird. The guy, some guy was like putting the crown on her head, and it wouldn't like it's that unfunctional as a hat, as a crown.
She's not.
So like it wouldn't even fit on her head.
She's
they were
not
like
of royal blood. Why do they even put? How can they even put a crown on her head? She's not of royal blood, right? Or is she like some like 8th tier? Whatever.
Why do they even need to put a crown on her head? It's just a waste of materials. Like it's just a fucking like she's never gonna wear it. Like they put it on just as like as like a ceremonial thing because it's about like the. Go on.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When I went to Tower of London.
Yeah.
And saw the crown jewels.
Yeah.
Those were the real crown jewels, or were they like fakes?
I don't know. I would imagine.
Okay. I think they were legit, but I'm not sure how to tell because I mean they're behind like the thickest glass ever.
I'd imagine they're fake. Everything's fake. Let's be honest. they probably fucking sold the real ones years ago. Like no one would know. Like no one's gonna check. No one's gonna say, sorry, are these the real crown jewels? Let me get my fucking. Let me get my little.
They feel kind of copper.
Laser pen out, or the little fucking monocle thing that they use. Like.
Yeah, the magnifying monocle.
Yeah, the fucking security guards there is gonna go. Trust me, they're real. Like no one's gonna argue with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I would just be like, okay, cool, they're real. But I really think they're fake. So. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my take on it.
Figured you'd know because that's your country and that's your people.
What I'll say is that they're fake, and that's just a fact, in my opinion. I watched this video about Aiden Ross last night, the rise and fall of Aiden Ross. That stream, yeah. And at one point, he goes, it's just a fact, in my opinion. I just died. It made me laugh so much. Kind of just like sums up his stupidity. I can't remember whether he said. It's just in my opinion, it's just a fact, or whatever he said. It's just a fact, in my opinion. Either way, it's just absolutely fucking stupid. It's so dumb. That guy is an idiot. Let's catch up with some. Let's catch up with some. Why can't I pause this? Oh, there you go. Music's back on. This Monday shit. Are we the baddies? That's such a good sketch. Lucky bastards. He's not my king. You do not live in the UK. Yeah. What do you guys think of the monarchy? Like, what do you guys think of the king and the queen dying and the king being not dying and getting a new loadout and shit? Like, what? Like, do you guys care? Like, do you guys like? Do you find it interesting? Do you think it's weird like I do, or do you think it's like I don't know?
Oh, dude, wait a minute. You said new loadout. Just think, if the next Warzone map was London.
Oh,
Where are we dropping, boys? Buckingham.
that would be that would be sick. It'd have to be. Oh, that would be fucking cool.
I'd be okay with it.
If it was a smaller map, I think it'd be, if it's like a small section of like central London, that'd be sick.
Yes. Yeah. Not the whole entire city.
So there'd be lots of good gunfights because there's not really that many open areas. It's all massive tall buildings and.
I mean, you can basically just smush everything together and make it closer. So like have everything north to south, east to west, but just remove any of the dead space. So here's you don't have to take the tube to get from Buckingham Palace to Big Ben to Piccadilly. Because they're all like within like 4-wheeler, hop of the 4-wheeler. Pox says I could care less. Oh. You want to play Warzone in London?
King of a thing of its time. I would love to play Warzone in London. I'd still fucking die a lot though.
Kardashians.
Why is his fingers so big? Yeah, his fingers are. He has got really weird sausage fingers.
I would just be like, hey, I get to be king. And then, oh, wait, no, my mom lives to be over 90. Great. When are you going to get in the box, Mom?
Get in the fucking box, Mom. Bitch. Sorry, I just called my queen a bitch. My dead queen a bitch.
Son
That's fine.
Help you cross the finish line, Mom.
Of course it's weird. They have like no more reason to be associated with the government there. So they're basically just a famous family akin to the Kardashians or something. Yeah, true. It's kind of weird. It's like I don't even know. I don't even know what they do. I am very aware of my ignorance when it comes to the royal family, but it's my understanding that they don't really do a lot. Like they don't really make like big decisions. It's all like politicians that are doing it. I think maybe they have like the final say, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not even worth worrying about.
Yeah, they're all like very private, aren't they? They never really. I don't know anything about. What the fucking tangled up? My cable's here. But they're like super out of touch with the current society, obviously. Yeah, man. Like they're in a completely different world to us. Like, I was talking about it the other day. Like how he's never ever had to cook for himself, or have to drive anywhere, or have to like make a phone call or anything. Like everything is just got servants for everything. Like.
Yeah, like go make me a turkey sandwich. Huh?
From the moment he wakes up, like everything is done for him because he's the fucking king, right? So like, how do you expect someone like that to have to be able to understand like the common man, like, and woman, obviously, like, fucking,
yeah,
like, yeah, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me there's such an imbalance, like an awkward and very obvious imbalance in life.
you know what is crazy to me?
Go on.
Trying to get to Malekith.
Yeah. Do you know what isn't crazy at this point? Is how it's still only loaded like an extra minute of the video.
Of 1/5.
I'm gonna click play anyway.
Yeah, less than that. Oh, it's not even gonna work. It'll work for a little bit. Come on,
Let's
internet.
see.
Maybe because you're talking to me too. Maybe I've seen it.
Nah, because that's using like what?
I'm taking the rest of your bandwidth.
That's yeah. It's using like minimal bandwidth, so it should be. But
I'm going to call you on the phone, and you can put your phone next to your
yeah.
microphone.
Or write me. Let's become pen pals, and I'll read the letters out loud on stream.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't Zilf get invited to play the Coronation?
We did. We just declined. We didn't feel like it'd be right. Something we can't. We don't.
You declined?
Yeah, we felt like we'd be selling out by supporting something like that we don't really care about. You know, there's a lot of
So now we're back.
there's a lot of media
You think that would be
of us, you know, going on
think that'd be a
record
pretty good gig.
saying that we don't
Yeah.
talk about, we don't care about like the monarchy and stuff. So
Okay.
to play a gig, like we'd just
That would have been hypocritical.
exactly, we just would have been totally selling out just to
Pain in my ass.
get our name out there and stuff.
That's gonna be
Okay,
the field
well,
boss, isn't it?
That makes sense.
That guy right there.
Maybe next year.
Next year, when the king's there. Okay. Interesting. But you know something I don't?
I hope nothing bad happens now, because that would seem very insidious, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a sip.
Clip that, chat.
Yeah.
Clip that. Save it in your back.
Yeah,
Save it in your back pocket.
These guys are so good at this crap.
These guys are fuckers.
Close that distance.
Oh, is it playing?
His poise is so tough.
Ooh.
Oh my
I'm a little
God.
behind you. Let me refresh.
Get out of the way!
Oh, I see where you are now. Yeah, that guy. Oh, that guy. Dick.
It was kind of sad when the Queen died, but also she was like 100, so kind of not that sad. No, dying is 0%. Yeah, man. It's like I don't. You know, it's not nice when anyone dies because, you know, no one is really just
Far enough away from
one
me to-
person. They're also the people that know them and the people that are related to them and stuff. So
Yep.
her dying is like, you
Dude,
know,
she was 96.
she was 96, was she?
Wow.
Fuck, what a fucking life. What a
Which-
life.
Yeah. It's like, well, if only you had like the world's greatest healthcare living in your building with you,
Yeah.
then maybe you can make it to be that old too. The rest of us are gonna be lucky to make 70.
He
Yeah.
finished his animation before I did.
And do we even want to make 70 at this point? The way the world's going.
There's no summons on this. It's just me.
Sorry, we're going a little dark here on this stream.
No, that's fine. Fucking, do you remember how bad Philip looked before he died?
Can I cheese him here?
Was it
Oh, God,
was it
that
Philip?
guy.
Who's the guy who...
Mhm.
Yeah, he looked fucked. he looked fucked. Like for a long time before he eventually did die.
Cool.
Come on, Willsy. You got this, bro. They're so quick with the fucking... there's all your health gone.
It just wasn't working.
The quick fucking stab jabs destroy.
All right. Let's take our time with this one. He's so aggro constantly. I just can't do anything about it. He's figuring me out. He's getting around me.
Took me a few
Yeah.
tries to figure out the timing of his swoop.
Yeah,
One
he's
hot
got...
Cheeto.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got
Flaming
like...
hot Cheeto.
This guy has like...
He's got the range of like 30.
Yeah, he's got like infinite reach and infinite stamina. He just like if you're near him, he just does not stop attacking. And he's got the ground
Yeah,
attack.
his poise is off the chart.
Yeah,
you can't stun him.
he's got the ground attack that you need to jump or dodge sideways, like a good distance to avoid. And then he's got those fucking huge swings that swing from left to right. Yeah, he's just got
And by
he's
the way,
just so
he
quick.
is not optional too. So he is one. Maybe that's with the dragon being optional, even though I didn't think it was. This guy, you can't get around him. You have to fight him to move on.
No, you can. You can just jump
So that was kind
down.
of a fake out.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I don't-
You can skip this guy. You can skip this because you can just run around
can?
the side. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
fucking God, are you serious?
now
Why?
you're better off fighting him anyway because it is a fun fight. It's just like a lot. It's just like for one guy that is not a boss or anything, he is just like a lot.
Oh, cool. You're way over there, and you're already.
This
like,
area is also very annoying.
That's great. Oh, you got me good.
Yeah, this is just a whole
No.
a whole load of faff, a whole bunch of hassle. Yeah, so I struggle to have
Yeah. So
sympathy and care about the royal family. Let's go back to that again because like
striking everything.
just I guess I'm just like echoing what I said earlier now. Like they're in such a completely different world. It's almost like they're a different species. Like what do they have to worry about? Like what do they have to be upset about? You know, like they're just. But they probably wouldn't be able to see it. Like, we just wouldn't, like, imagine trying to relate to someone like that where it's such, you're just at completely different ends of the spectrum, you know?
I didn't realize it in this, but later on,
Oh, what the fuck?
I will go back
You
to
got
that
fucked
area
behind.
just to.
This
You're ahead of me.
sucks. Like no way around it. This
The level 10 smithing stone is behind that dragon that I ran past.
Ah. Well, you need one.
I'll go back to him. Yeah, I go back to him a little later. I come back to this area just to get that stone, but I just run past the dragon.
Yeah, Nathaniel, that's what I was saying about
You're annoying.
the king looking bored as fuck. He looked like he did not give a shit.
Grace, by the way. You know how far I've had
Oh, this part.
get here, and there isn't one. This sucks. Please tell me there's one up here, please.
Yeah.
I'm desperate.
The only thing they have to worry about is their
King
bloodline.
Lightning.
Their precious bloodline.
Oh, I know where I am now. Okay,
So
this is where I was trying to get to before. I think we're in.
this
for-
little area here is like a meme because you have to fight this fucking guy and then straight after it's the boss.
Well, and because I thought that wall is up,
Yeah.
I thought that wall means that I can't progress until I beat him. But really, what it means is just walk through it to get to the boss.
Yeah.
And
So,
I didn't figure that out until however many deaths here. And someone in chat was like, "I have a pro strat," and I'm like, "What's that?" And he was like, "Run past him." And I'm like, "That's like after 3 or 4 more deaths." I'm like, "Really?"
I tried doing that,
Here is-
and I was for a little while, but it was annoying me so much that he just kept on hitting me on the way there. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fight this. I'm just gonna kill this guy first because it's annoying me having to fucking like it's annoying me having to like keep running past him, praying that I don't get hit or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was in no rush to complete the game, so I was like, I'm just gonna fight this guy. Like,
Okay, so this guy is beatable. I know he is.
I still haven't beat him.
It's gonna take me a few tries, but we're going to get him.
Come on, Freya. Come here, girl. Buffering.
Anyone have any tips for this guy? Because I think I'm gonna get angry.
do you have a Souls game that you're gonna play next, Wheeler?
To running past him.
Or have you not thought about it?
The door is the door.
Elden Ring DLC.
Door, though. Can I?
Yeah, you're not gonna play any of the Souls games before that.
He's optional.
You know, I streamed Dark Souls 3 for a few hours. I got mad. I made a highlight video of me rage quitting out and uninstalling.
It is hard to play.
I have enough.
Bloodhound's finesse.
It is hard to play another game now coming from Elden Ring because Elden Ring was like
That's my problem.
the Elden
Yeah,
Ring is
I'd
like
already
the
played,
greatest.
like half of this.
Yeah, Elden Ring is like From Software's
Yeah.
greatest hits or something, like the best of album. Fucking hell!
They
This
took
fucking
the they
buffering again.
basically took the best parts of. Well, there wasn't much left. I basically just say, "So you mean I can
See if
skip
he's
past
next
this
one.
guy?" Like that's the end of the video.
Oh wait, where are we now?
I
Go on.
this is a trailer for the Malakath. If you want to see it,
I can't load.
let it buffer. Let it load.
I can't load anything right now.
It's working.
Should I skip the trailer or shall I?
No, oh, watch it.
Okay. Apparently, I've already watched this. It says Z. You got this.
Oh, you did watch it. I just thought it'd be fun to make a trailer.
Dude. Is this where I quit playing this game? And actually-
That's how we all felt, man.
My blood's starting to boil, guys.
Yeah, relatable.
I'm done tonight, guys. I'm done.
I do remember seeing this video now. I do remember seeing this trailer.
For this. I'm gonna quit. Because I'm up against a wall.
I do remember seeing this. I do remember thinking like, oh fuck, Wheeler's really pissed off.
Just shit on me. Just shit on me. Great.
The very next try, he keeps me off the edge again.
Do you understand how mad this is making me? Do you guys have any clue?
I was legit mad.
Do you have a single...
It is annoying having those pillars because you can't really use.
Don't know that I'll finish this game.
Oh, you can't really use cover in these games.
They're not cover at all. He
'Cause
can
they-
basically stab through them.
Yeah, they always just like stab through, and it's
How mad this is making me? Do you guys have any clue?
like they've never fixed it. It's been in every Souls game. It'd be really cool if
Don't know that I'll finish this.
They can stab through them. They can stab kind of
if-
around them.
Yeah, like if you broke their line of sight, they wouldn't attack you or something, or just something simple like that. Because it's just like
I'm trapped in here. Are you telling me I'm
it is very frustrating.
trapped in here? Beast clergyman. Oh no, that guy.
Oh,
Call my summon first. Alright,
The problem I had was the speed he can attack with and the speed he can close the distance. Because
yeah.
I'm trying to get distance between me and him, and he can just that little dagger that he has, the reach he has on it when he steps forward is insane.
It's incredible, really, because like all the bosses are like this. They're all
every time I run around a wall,
at first glance, at first like introduction to him is always met with a feeling of just feeling absolutely tiny in comparison, and them just
you did not
Yeah.
seeming so much more powerful than you, and the odds just being completely stacked against you. Which again is just another reason why it feels so good when you eventually do kill him, because you think like, because like you're
Did you see how fast he
God.
closed the gap from
Yeah.
his side of the?
it's insane.
Oh my god. Frustrating. I'm gonna have to drop in a minute here.
Yeah,
But
that's
I just
fine, mate.
figured I'd talk you through my thoughts on
My
Malekith.
internet is just performing awfully anyway. I don't know why it won't just play ball. Shall I? I'll play it in 720.
Yeah, you can try that. See if it'll load it.
720 is the one. Sorry, it's a bit blurry, boys and girls, but it's the only way. Fortunately, I'm not XQC or.
I look better. I look better in 720p.
making some progress.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all?
Actually, I look better in 144i.
I think it's.
Feisu.
Is that better?
Oh my god, you! I see it now.
Put it back in 720. I think 720 was working fine.
Yeah.
So you got past the
Brett,
first phase. What was the countdown timer for? Was that see how quickly you can get
I like this guy too.
to the?
No.
Oh, it's the swear jar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you can redeem channel points, and if I swear in this fight before the timer goes off, I have to eat a sour candy.
No.
I freaking hate sour candy.
Get for me here. I mean, I still have like 6 flasks.
Hey Joe, do you know that Prepare Yourself is 7 years old today? Do you feel old yet?
The colors are helping me a lot.
Yeah, no. I mean that EP has felt old to me for years now.
Yeah. Okay. Sick.
It does like
Back seating's fine.
I don't know why, but I think for some like a lot of things, you know, do always feel like, oh my god, that's so long ago. I thought there was like so much. I thought that was like that was only like 2 years ago or something, and really it's like fucking 5 or 6 years. But I don't know, the EP. I've always had an accurate reference of time of the EP, I think, in my head. I think maybe it's because like I was something that I was like so involved in. It's like a big, you know, part of my life, I guess, when we recorded that EP.
Hey, we got him down further. God, I can't hit him anything. He stays out of my range constantly.
Because we did it in such a short amount of time as well.
There we go. blood loss on that.
Did you go into a studio and record, or did you do bedroom?
Bedroom. I don't think we've never stepped foot in a studio. I'd love to.
We haven't found a studio that would have us.
Yeah.
Speechless.
So this is the point where I guess.
Oh, and I'm getting hit from the freaking tree sentinel.
That's another thing as well. That must have been another reason why I killed the tree sentinel, because he just got you through the fog wall, which
He's
is
hit me
always
through the
annoying.
wall.
Yeah, that is.
What a fucking asshole.
The album turns 3 years old next month. Now that is more surprising to me. That feels weirder than the EP. The fact the album is going to be 3 years old.
Wait, the album dropped during the pandemic?
I feel like it was like just before.
Jesus Christ! All these.
I thought it was before that.
These ground attacks.
I'm pretty sure it was just before, because, again, in true Zil fashion,
June 5th, 2020.
the world being against us, we released it and we're really keen. We just got a bassist and we're looking to find a drummer and stuff, and then COVID hit and we're like, well, cool. I guess that's us for, I don't know,
It's the end of that.
yeah, not being able to do anything for another like year or however long it's going to take, or maybe forever if we all die. Luckily, we didn't all die. Fucking pats on the back for that. Nice, well done, boys. We all survived.
Yeah, I'm looking at the album on Bandcamp. You know, y'all viewing this right now probably already own it, but if not, I'm gonna put a link in the chat.
Nice.
You should give that a purchase maybe on Bandcamp.
Vorazier's Reaper's up to 24 now.
You only had 2 band members at that time, Joe
Yeah.
and Brett.
Yeah, it's literally just me and Brett.
Mimic Tear's almost dead already.
We'd had, I think Pete had joined the band, but we hadn't like made. I don't think we'd made an official announcement or done anything with him yet. He was just like learning songs and stuff, and like we were just chatting back and forth about
I don't think it's doing
about
more
him
damage. I don't think it's doing more damage than
wanting
the
to play
other,
live with us and
to be
shit.
honest. I don't think it's working, guys. I don't think it's working.
Also, how is it that I'm the only person that's left a comment on Project Greenbean?
I don't know. I don't think.
Cool.
You know, like I think I struggled again to get Project Greenbeam to
Sure, hit me through the pillar.
get like anywhere on the internet to get to the corners of the internet.
Yeah.
So I don't think, like, we posted on Facebook and I made a big thing of it. Like I tried to post it on like TikTok and post some clips of it and stuff. But it's so hard, man. You can never tell whether it's gonna be seen by anyone or anything or not.
Yeah.
So, or maybe loads of people see it and they just didn't like it. Who knows?
I can't get a hit on him. Hey!
That is like fully cunty. That he throws the rock and it hits the pillar, but
Can I get out of this without taking one
the gravel
hit?
that he throws just like goes through everything.
Yeah, it's the worst.
All right, we got him here.
So I've been playing the co-op mod with a bunch of friends. We've been playing it like every
What?
the co-op mod for Elden Ring. We've been playing it like every other week or something. We're like halfway through the game now. We've been playing it with a randomizer, so every enemy,
Yeah.
every boss is completely random. So our first the first boss that we fought ended up being Elden Beast, so that was fun.
Oh Jesus, the very
But-
first one.
Yeah, but I got very lucky with my gear, because we all get different drops as well, like from the items and shit. And I got really lucky, and within the first like 2 or 3 playthroughs, I've got the full Malekith set now. So I've got the full Malekith armor set, and I've got his black blade or whatever it is as well. This sword that he uses, and it fucking rips. It absolutely slays. It's so much fun to use.
Nice.
This is a good tactic, by the way, a good strat.
I didn't even know what a rune was.
Yeah, I barely used them, man.
Someone in chat was like, "You've gotten this far without a rune."
to do
I
it.
was like,
It doesn't.
yeah, what's
Yeah.
wrong?
You, chat.
I-
Tell me. Hey, chat.
There-
Play me as much as you want.
Chat help with that.
I barely used them either because I always felt like I wanted to save them for when I like really needed it. So I'm like, oh no, cause I do that a lot with like loads of stuff in life. I wear like shit clothes forever and never wear my nice clothes because I'm like, oh, I want to save it for like a special occasion or something, you know.
Then there's no special occasion ever. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and yeah, I'll be saving the great runes for like. I still ended up using them sometimes because I just had to. I was like, when I just didn't know what else to do, but I would just never use them. I would just never use them. So like, nah, because I'm getting like, I'll save it until like I really need it. It made my life so much harder.
Yeah, I tend to hoard stuff like that as well, because I get even more mad when I don't win. Because it's like I just wasted one of those things. I only have a finite amount.
Because like,
Dude,
like in Elden Ring, you don't, you know, in any Souls game, you don't know when you're gonna die. You never know when you're gonna die. It's always when you least expect. It's always when you least expect it. Like some fucking stupid enemy will just like. You'll be fighting something huge in front of you, and then some like annoying little fodder enemy will come up and just like poke you in the back or some shit, and kill you.
we're good. We're good. We're good.
So I was doing
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
good in this run.
It's one of the hardest bosses, man. So you're doing great, to be honest. I feel like this is about how it went down for mostly everyone. Like, it's a tough boss.
This
Yeah, I read a couple of listicles out there that had him like in the top 3 for the game.
Yeah. He was for me, because
Obviously, Melania #1.
I know some people that really didn't struggle,
I don't
but
know.
for me, it's like it's a lot of it comes down to not so much in the older Souls games, but I would say more so the Elden Ring, because there's more choice than ever to make a completely different character.
Yeah.
A lot of the bosses, in this game, like the difficulty depends on your playstyle. And this guy, for me, because I didn't have any ranged attacks or anything.
Yeah, range attacks would be helpful, but he can close the distance so fast. If you take 1 or 2 plinks at him, he's just gonna run it.
run at me at full speed. Maybe I'd have
Sip, sip, sip. Take a drink, idiot.
Is this where I quit playing this game? Because I'm actually getting. My blood is starting to.
And then he just makes a bunch of shit fall from the roof. What a fucker.
One step away from the wall. Dude, bomb
I'm gonna
rushes
get
me.
one more can of Coke.
Rune arc time.
Actually, no, I'm not. I don't need another can of Coke.
I'm done tonight, guys. I'm done. I'm done. I don't have the patience for this.
This is where it starts to get good.
I don't.
Yeah,
It's almost done.
that's how it
I
feels.
don't have the patience for this. I'm gonna quit. Because I'm up against a wall. After I try one more time. Just shit on me. Just shit on me. Great.
That is the worst. I'm gonna try one more time, and then he fucking does that. That's classic.
Probably my most
Classic
embarrassing
Elden Ring.
death. I'm like, okay, one more try. And I run in, I try to jump around, and he just pokes me. Just gives me a little tap, and I fall off the map. What a fucker. I still think the first phase of Elden Beast, the dude with the hammer, is slightly more annoying than this.
I wasted another rune arc for that.
Because when he's going to do like his choke slam
The
move,
first phase of Elden Beast with the hammer.
Hit with that?
the dude with the hammer.
Oh, Radagon.
the one that's, like,
Radagon.
hanging
Yeah,
on the
yes,
ring.
yes, 100%.
Radagon, yeah, Radagon. I think he's slightly more annoying because he's invincible when he's doing a choke slam on one of your on your summon. It's like I'm going up trying to stab him and I
Yeah.
can't because he's no hit detection. I'm like, fuck, of course, the one time I can get cheap shots in on him and it doesn't register.
Your tiny little dagger that has
But it's been nice now playing with the blasphemous blade at level 10 and getting some health back when I get kills. That's pretty nice.
Hit me when you're not looking at me.
I
Do everything in your power.
I found Elden Beast to be
My eyes.
really annoying,
Jesus.
but
Guys,
Radagon not so much. I found Radagon to be
Really?
a pleasant surprise,
his
yeah, for
hammer.
me, because
Do you guys have any clue?
You'll see. You'll see how well I do.
Solid clue.
Oh, this is the build up.
I don't know that I'll finish this game.
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. No, no more. That's it. I don't care.
oh, what's that from?
Care anymore.
What show is that from? Was that from a cartoon?
It's Dragon Ball Z.
Ah, okay. I thought I recognised it.
On message. I was on brand. What's funny is I didn't mean to. I knew there was a few quotes that were kind of like that, like something's like a switch flipped or whatever. I was
Yeah.
originally looking for Over the Top, that Stallone movie when he turns the hat around. Because I literally said that. I said I don't have a clue. You have a clue. I don't know if I'll finish this game. And then this battle happened. This is the entire unedited.
Oh, okay, nice.
And
what sword is
it
that?
was almost like a switch flipped. So I started with the Rogier's rapier, and I put the frost because he is a little bit weaker to frost.
Nice.
So I had bloody slash. So I have the frost chilling mist on it. So it was doing a little bit of time damage to
Ooh,
him.
that bleed damage!
Just a little
Holy
bit.
shit!
Yeah.
He's got like less than half health now.
But then in phase 2, and this is something I was working with chat on, and chat was like, maybe switch back to your Bloodhound Fang in phase 2 because of the range.
Yeah.
So I switched back to Bloodhound Fang and two-handed it.
And that's the stuff that pisses me off more than anything else. In this.
Knew when to back off.
The cheap hits when he's Norton.
And what helped here is, yeah, his AoE when he lands is bullshit, but he was definitely focusing a lot more on Mimic. He's just so hard to hit. He gets away from you so freaking fast.
I need you to get
Oh,
off.
it's just so.
I got a couple hits.
It's just so frantic.
Incredibly
Like-
fast, and he doesn't stop attacking.
It's
He
stressing.
just keeps attacking.
It's stressing me out to watch now. I can definitely tell this is the one though. Oh,
Yeah, because of where my health is versus
Yeah.
his.
I can see like how you're playing and like how it's all panning out as well. You can just.
Well, it took me like 25 deaths to really
Oh
figure
no! Oh that. Oh my god.
You're losing it.
Sit down. Sit down.
Nailed it.
Sit down.
Sit down. I just start pressing all these sounds on my Steam Deck. Stream.
Amazing.
Chat's popping off. Let's go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was great. That was a really good fight.
Slapping cheeks. Get wrecked.
Wow.
I was trying to catch my breath. Like I was panting because
Yeah.
I was like holding my breath
The
at
r-
the end of the fight. So I was like
The
catching my
rush.
breath.
The rush that you get.
Someone made a $10 donation right there. It's a
Program.
clip from my student movie that I worked on in college. It's a really bad movie that I watched on stream last year.
Not.
And the lands between us shrouded
Hawk was there.
by death's dark fate.
Park is always there.
Flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns.
Hawk, you were there a little bit last night, I think, weren't you? Struggling in the Halig tree.
Farewell it is then.
Struggle bus.
You'll be
That's so fucking cool looking.
yet.
Elden tree on fire. God, I love that.
So fucking cool.
That rune arc helped. And
I
when
like
saw he
the-
was low, I'm like, I'm not saying a word. I'm just
That many games where you get to change the world like that. You get to change the entire landscape.
Yeah.
Like, how epic is that? And I hate to use the word epic sometimes because it's like so overused.
It is.
But-
It is.
But
I'm really happy y'all took this.
Or
seriously tonight.
legendary.
Thank you for
epic,
watching.
yeah. But like, it really
I'm
is.
angry because I get so invested in it.
It is the actual definition of the
Guess
word.
I'm a rage streamer. I don't mean to be, but I guess I am. And
It's the same with the word awesome. The actual meaning of the word awesome
After
Oh yeah,
you beat a really
Like,
tough battle,
that word.
is fucking cool as hell.
makes it all worthwhile.
You know what word I hate that people misuse all the time?
Go on.
Decimated. People say
Decimated.
decimated when something gets destroyed, and it's like, no, decimated means 1/10 taken away. That's not destroying something. Deci is tenth, is 10.
Amazing.
Decimated is 1/10.
didn't-
It's
I
like
didn't
you
e-
have 100 troops, then you lost 10.
I didn't even know that. Luckily,
Yeah,
luckily, I don't use that word
Decimated's
all the
not a
time.
good word to use
Yeah.
if you're trying to say like something is just demolished. Oh, he's decimated. That's only 1/10 of his health gone.
Luckily, that word isn't that
There is a
high in my vocabulary.
Bloodhound Fang sword.
It's gone back.
It's
To,
one you hear misused a lot.
it's gone back to 1080-60 again.
Ran past the
I'm just gonna let it slide and see what
Oh.
happens.
behind the boss. I can get the
Maybe we've got past a huge lag spot. A lag spot? Lag spike, I would say.
I have to run behind
All the people in your neighborhood decided to stop streaming porn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going
think-
back here to get the ancient dragon somber smithing stone to get
Oh, okay.
this bloodhound fang.
Give
to 10.
yourself a bit of a
But I was like,
advantage.
I don't think I have to fight him. Can I just get around him?
It's up here, it's up here, it's up here.
I figured I'd try it.
Oh, we got it. We got it. And he just flew away.
And it worked.
Yep.
And he fucked off too.
Simple as that. There it is.
So there's a
baby.
few. There's like there's. I think there's 3 dragons in total that do that.
Ancient dragon smithing.
Oh, you're gonna get hit. Oh
They
no,
just
wait,
leave
I
when you take their shit.
Fang to its max level.
They just fly away. They just fly away at some point. Like there's one
Armament.
in Liania that's guarding Rani's rise,
We just had to run past it.
hmm
and
Oh yeah. I didn't get to kill him.
Yeah,
he
you-
never came back either.
yeah, you get it to half health, and then it just flies away. I don't know why. I don't know if there's any lore behind that, or if there's,
That's good.
or if he flies somewhere else. I don't know.
I don't see any reason.
Yeah, I
not
don't
to.
get it. Drop a nuke on him.
I'm pretty sure he just flies off, flies away.
He took off, and so did the one. So from 2 videos ago, like before I got to Malekith, there's like a white dragon that's in that hidden area. The only way you get there is Stone Sword Key,
We've been here.
Yeah.
where I fought Alexander.
Yeah.
There's a white dragon down there, and he leaves too.
Oh, really?
What a sad state of affairs. I commend you.
I didn't even fight him. Like he started messing with me, and then he just took off.
Shall take the throne.
Or no, I stopped fighting him, and then he took off. He didn't. I didn't want to fight
Yeah.
him, and so I got a couple shots in, and then I ran away. But he didn't like land back there again. When I gave up on him, he left. So that's not the
Oh,
same.
interesting. I remember either skipping that one or killing it. I can't remember. I probably skipped it knowing me because
This
I
dude's
hate
whack.
dragons. Yeah, this guy is. I always felt
He
like
hit me a few times. He shouldn't have.
I always felt like this this guy was
All knowing. Know this.
I always felt like this guy was kind of shit on purpose.
Oh,
'Cause
because you
he-
think it's a false sense of security. After you get hit through him, then the next one's gonna be tougher.
Kind of, but I think I think it was like kind of just to build more of a story. So like you've just said, but also because like
Oh, I forgot to put the teabag emote in there. Oh, what the hell was I thinking?
I hate that when you watch a video back and you're like, fuck, I fucking missed out on a golden opportunity.
Why
to-"
didn't I put that in there? God, I know better.
Next time.
Straight into
Um,
this. 2 in a deck,
No,
level
he like
17.
right from the minute you first meet him, he always came across as like really arrogant to me.
These are all the finger
In every interaction, he always just like talks down to you and comes across as really arrogant. So I thought maybe it was like just like part of his, like he does this whole speech, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you," but he just gets dicked on
Yeah.
because he's really not that great. He calls himself the all-knowing, and he thinks he's gonna be fucking Elden Lord, but really he's just shit, and it's just part of his character, just part of his thing, and they just built that into like his
like a heel wrestler.
yeah, kind of.
Why were all those finger maidens laying around there in that area?
I
All those dead finger ladies.
I don't know.
I figured you. Come on, lore, Mr. Lore.
No, honestly, I know nothing about the lore in these games. I would never. It's shocking, really, because I know so much about like all like the different weapons and stuff, but the actual lore, the story of it all, I'm very much clueless.
Some people go that far in and they know all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really useless when it comes to all the backstory of it all and stuff and why everything is happening. I didn't really have a clue what was going on most of the game. I was just like, okay, just got to kill everyone, and because everyone wants to be Elden Lord, including me, so kill everyone else and then win.
Oh, there's a channel that has all that.
Yeah.
I bet that would probably be a good idea. I don't want to read a bunch of wiki stuff. I'd rather have it like
Varty Video. His name is. Is that you talking about, Alec? Varty Video. Very.
Even a buyer
phenomenal.
I worked with at one of my accounts, and he was so into it. When I started playing Dark Souls Remastered, he was like, "Oh, how far are you in the game?" And I told him, and he's like, "Oh, that person, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Cool."
Resteth close at hand.
I love that. There's so much there. If you want to explore it all, and if you want to know about it, there's so much there. But for someone like me, you don't get it rammed down your throat with fucking cutscene after cutscene after cutscene and dialogue and all this different shit. It's perfect at catering to both audiences, in my opinion.
To be granted
Yeah.
It's,
once more.
because if this game had all that, it had the constant cutscenes, like Metal Gear Solid style or something, it would be a completely different game to me. I think it would be. It would ruin it. It would ruin it. I would find those bits really tedious, and it would give it.
Let's go.
It would definitely knock a star off my rating. That's for sure. Oh. Wheeler, have you seen my Unga Bunga Byron video yet?
Yeah, of course. I've liked and commented.
Oh, okay. Again, I wasn't sure if you had. So long ago when I released it now. So I wasn't sure if you'd. So I remember when I released it, you hadn't finished the game yet. So.
Yeah. So have I watched the entire thing? No, I got to a point where I turned it off.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, I think. I
see my progress bar is like right at half.
I think you got as far as because I told you to stop watching, didn't I? Because I was like, don't watch any further because you'll get spoilers.
I stopped at the fire giant. Yeah, I watched the fire giant.
Yes, you need 100%. I recommend going back and watching it.
Okay.
It's quite long. I don't know how far that you got in the video. It's quite a big commitment to watch.
But it's a little over half an hour, dude. The final battle video that I have in this is like 42 minutes. So
that's this game in a nutshell, though, isn't it?
Trust me.
That is this game in a nutshell. I tried to make the Unga Bunga Byron video as engaging as possible.
Courtesy.
Yeah, no, you do a good job of that. You do way more than I do. That poor lion's head is getting ripped off.
You did pretty good in that first phase, to be honest.
Yeah, I got him in the second phase first try.
Nice.
This guy's like a Tekken boss.
He is, isn't he? I thought that.
Totally Tekken.
What character is it that he reminds us of? Someone. We need a Tekken expert.
Not Heihachi.
Ooh,
kinda
yeah. Him. That's the one. As soon as you said that, I could see him in my head.
You saw the picture.
That's 100%.
Kind of Heihachi.
100%. That is him.
I played so much Tekken in college.
Oh man, same.
my God.
Tekken Tag Tournament was my favorite. The bowling mini game was
Oh, dude,
so good.
do you know how many hours I put into that bowling
The
game?
bowling
It's
mini game.
fantastic.
It was fucking brilliant, wasn't
I
it?
played more of the bowling game than I did the
So
fighting.
did I. Second bowling, they need to release it.
Trying to get 300 games in that and always
Oh.
coming up short. I could bowl like a 280 something sometimes. Oh my God, Tekken bowling. You know, there was a stretch there where on iPhone they had a Tekken bowling, and it was basically just an iPhone port of that. It was only like
Did I press a
Um,
button and I forgot?
Amazing.
I played the shit out of that too.
Oh, no, that
Oh, is it
pressed the
buffering?
button.
Let me see if Tekken Bowl is still on.
Back in attempt number 2.
You're not like a lore expert or anything. You just like learning about it sometimes. Yeah, man, it is very interesting. There's so much in there. You could make
Any better, but we'll see.
like you could
Come on, Jess.
it like
Get in there.
it makes me really curious to to see what they end up doing with Elden Ring, because there's so much lore there, more than there ever has been in any of these games.
As a summon.
Um,
I kind of don't like you, Tish, as a summon.
it would be crazy if they just made Elden Ring a DLC and that was it, because there's so much there for them to add multiple DLCs and Elden Ring 2, which in my opinion I wouldn't like them to make Elden Ring 2, because having 2 after anything, it kind of feels a bit tacky, you know, like Karate Kid 2 or like Rocky
And this
2, you
game-
know, like
But this game is like finite though. Like in this universe, the story it tells, I don't know how you do a second one of this.
well, it'd have to be like there'd have to be a time jump, I think, maybe.
Yeah, or like a prequel or something.
Grab me.
Like if there was a sequel, it'd have to be years after or something.
He's got a couple extra hits.
Or it could just be like the same time, but a completely different part of the planet, or I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, it is crazy how in depth there it is. This guy, isn't this like the sit? Although that is really annoying when he does that, isn't it fucking cool as hell?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm thinking it's Rune Arc.
I think I'd only died twice.
Alec, I didn't see that comment underneath. So he said, I'm not like a lore expert or anything, I just like learning about it sometimes. And then afterwards he said, and then immediately forgetting what he said. That is literally me.
Legit.
That's why I stopped watching those videos. I was like so invested in them. I like the videos that releases us like 15 hidden secrets or crazy things like that you didn't know about Elden Ring. I like those ones because they're just like cool little bite-sized facts. But
Yeah.
the lore about like Marika and Radagon and their relationship and their fucking how they ended up being this like it's really interesting, but I don't know, just for some reason I don't have space for it in my brain for some reason.
Yeah, I need to remember Iron Maiden lyrics. There's only so much
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. Oh man, don't even bother talking to me about lyrics. I don't know lyrics to any songs, man. Like it's embarrassing.
Your songs.
My favorite, yeah,
You have to have a lyric sheet
even
up like your Ozzy Osbourne.
even my own, I forget and I get them wrong all the time. I just cannot.
There we go.
I don't know why that is. There's only like there's a few songs that I remember the lyrics to.
Oh, that stupid.
For
body
example,
slam
a lot of Limp Bizkit songs I remember the lyrics because you know they're aimed at like
They're
seven.
simplistic and-
They're aimed at like 7-year-olds.
Yeah. They're written by a
Oh.
7-year-old.
Yeah.
Get from this guy.
But yeah, like
Give
some of
me
my
something to break.
favorite bands.
Go to your room.
Yeah, some of my favorite bands like Mudvayne and Sixth and Dillinger. I know like
Well,
5% of the
Dillinger
lyrics.
are- yeah.
I could tap like the whole. I could tap the drum pattern for like every song on my lap. But
Right.
Get out. I still have a
the
chance.
lyrics. I think me. Oh wait! Yay! You did it. Go on. Whoa, we're getting to the juicy shit now.
So powerful.
Oh, my heart's racing.
Will, have you ever streamed on YouTube?
No. I have not.
I don't know how to.
It all went into Dex.
I don't know how to make. I've been trying to make the font bigger in the live chat. I don't know how to do it. Alright, so again, this is it now. This is the last one. This is the final. This is the grand finale.
For more content.
Oh, that's like a 40-minute video, but then the Rage compilation is after that.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it on the stream now.
Okay, 'cause I am going to have to drop, and I'm sorry, but I hope
Oh,
y'all
okay.
enjoy.
Well, maybe I'll end now. Then we'll do this another time.
No, do it, and I'll just go back and watch the VOD later.
Sure.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. Here we
Absolutely.
go.
Knock it out now, so because you got some DMZ you got to play too.
Oh no, I'm going to bed
But yeah,
after this.
basically-
I'm actually going to bed after this.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
this
work tomorrow,
is,
unfortunately.
This is a rather long video, but it is the best parts of the struggle, and then when I make a decision.
I mean, it's the true Elden Ring
About
experience.
halfway through. It is. That's not that's frozen. It's not doing that. That's not the video. Oh, you're pausing it. Okay. Yeah, no, I gotta drop because I've got to do a couple of things for work, and then I've got to run to the store. So
Okay, mate.
Good to hang with you.
Yeah, man, you as well.
Enjoy.
It's good to hear your voice.
But yeah, you've got this video, but then there's the Rage compilation, which is about 13 minutes. But that's the one you really need to see
Okay.
if
Right.
you can make it. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, take care, man.
Night,
Bye.
chat. Bye.
You fucking go. Come on, Willsy. Yeah.
What am I in for?
Scared. He looks like he's like slightly pre-shaking there. Oh, man. Hey, Mitch, right, mate? Look weird. So you can see him see Batman jump in the chat. Is that why you need the chat bigger? Yes, yeah, it's just very small, very tiny. Whenever I can't just like look over and like just quickly reply to chat. I have to like find where I am. It's really annoying. With the Twitch, you can just like change the size of it, but I don't know how to do it.
Wow, that hurt.
Mitch, did you just logging in whilst doing some work? Nice. It's good to see your name.
Wow.
During my monthly stream. Mitch, did you get... I can't remember. You didn't... You got to... have you gone back and finished Elden Ring since? Is this complete spoilers for you now? I guess you probably don't care at this point now, right? You got bigger fish to fry now, right? I can imagine Elden Ring isn't exactly high on your list of things that of importance is never finished. You don't need to, because you can do it vicariously via Unga Munga Byron whenever you want. Nice dodge. Come on, you got this, man. Oh, I just forgot. I just forgot. Slash remembered. I don't know which one. You decide. This is the. You have to do this every time to fight Elden Beast.
Yeah, but the problem is he's not dead.
Yes, you did the giant, then into the when it's the other world.
Here's the real second phase.
Yes. What made you stop playing? Because you were getting through it. You were smashing it. Like I remember you me, Luke, Brett, everyone, like, we're all just like in it at the same time. We're all like pretty much like on the same page most of the time. Oh, I forgot Willie was even in the chat still.
Wow.
I think I feel like you took a break because it was getting really hard. Like the last few.
I wish I had some magic.
I remember you took a break for a while, and then you went back and streamed it, and you did.
Wow. Oh.
And yeah, I guess once you stop, you stop. I get it.
Amazing.
I do get it. Sometimes the spark just like goes, and you just.
What's up, zombie?
Ah, your show. That does make sense.
Yo, how bad is this gonna be?
Yeah.
Chat?
Especially a game like Elden Ring, you have to
Really
be
bad,
like
right?
in it to. You have to like remember like what all the.
You're not letting me heal, no matter how fast you are.
Oh my god. God. Okay, he got one hit at least on his first try. Oh my god. Yeah. That about sums it up, folks. That's pretty much how it do be.
How am I gonna get in close to him?
Yeah, man. Well, it's like, yeah. So like the because of how like in depth it like
That is so ridiculous.
with RPGs, it's especially hard to get back into an RPG when you've taken a break for a little while, because you have to relearn how the game works. You have to
Hey, that's pretty good.
relearn like your loadout and everything, and all your weapons and what damage they do and stuff, and what your fucking stats and everything were. It's not like, you know, I'm loving dipping in and out of COD all the time at the moment because it doesn't matter. It's all the same shit. Like, it's all the same shit. 3 plate or no plate. Like, I made
I don't
my
know what
favourite
that was.
guns ages ago. Now they're not going to change. They're not like.
Whoa. What is this? Look at him, not me.
In this, you have to remember, like, are you a mage? Are you fucking... Do you use a shield? Do you use 2 wooden? Do you dodge? Or do you fucking... Oh. Oh my
I'm
god.
just
Nearly dead.
surrounded
Nearly
by
dead.
there. This is gonna be tough now. Yeah, I dove too early.
Yeah, where's the mimic? The mimic died already. This is the move that everyone hates. Dead.
Yep.
It's winding me up watching it now. It's such a fucker.
Didn't get him down halfway, but I feel like that's progress. That's good. That's good.
Like, how do you dodge? You can't dodge all those stars. I'm pretty sure my tactic with the Elden Beast
I've not popped a rune arc yet.
was to kill it before it can do that move.
See what happens.
Just kill it as fast as possible. Man,
This is
I am
not the run, chat.
not
Not the run.
I don't know,
Picking and choosing when I'm using my rune arcs because
not to blow smoke up my own arse or anything right now, but I am looking at this and reminding myself
One out of rune arcs. I mean,
how
there you have it.
hard, like, how the fuck did I do this as Unga Bunga? Like, the way I did it as well. Like, it's mad how
I've got to get the timing of his
sometimes you
down
look back
before
on things
spending
and it seems impossible even though you did it. Like I do it in music sometimes as well. I look at a song and I'll be like, I'll be really proud of it and I'll be like, how the fuck did I come up with that? Like how did I figure that out? Like
he hit me in his backswing. Now I'm getting mad.
I don't know whether it's just me or a human thing, but sometimes we very easily forget our achievements. Or we forget the feeling of pride from things that we've done in our lives. Strong tactic, yeah, it was. Yeah, you cannot play COD for a month and come back for it. It's all good. Yeah, yeah. Have you been playing? Have you played DMZ since season 3? Mitch, because I gotta say, it's added a lot to it. It's made it a lot more fun. Gearing up. Oh no, you're gonna. Gearing up is now even more fun now because it's easier, but there's more variety. Although a lot of people still complain. I'm worried they're going to make DMZ too easy, and I'm actually making a video on this at the moment.
Thank you so much. Really, you're a nice guy.
Oh,
Yes, and as
will I
I'm
finish it?
feeling,
Who knows? But I'm worried that they're making DMZ too easy, and it's going to make it not fun because everyone complains. Like everyone takes to Reddit,
Okay.
the
We're
DMZ Reddit.
We're getting better. We're getting better. Yeah, Mimic's dead.
Everyone takes to the DMZ Reddit when they die and complain about something and say, "Oh, they need to change this or remove it." It's like I fucking hope. I hope they don't start changing these things. And
I can't even tell where I am in relation to
with season 3, they added a feature that made me think, this is it. This is the fucking.
on my face.
It catches up to you though. Oh god. Okay, he made it.
Still got a piece of me.
Okay, what have you got? Again, like the dragons, he's just constantly fucking trying to catch up. Like, can we have a fight now, please? Can we fucking exchange some?
Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. When you see it, you have 7 days.
Oh, nice. Oh, I was gonna say nice time with the dodge. You missed the last one, but that's fine. I can't see how many flasks he's got left.
I can't get in.
It doesn't
close
look
enough
good
to
though, I'll be
win.
honest. I don't think this is the one. But again, getting way better. Oh,
I gotta heal. I gotta heal. I got another hit on him. We are learning.
whoa. Come on. I wonder if he's figured out yet that he's got a weak spot on his stomach. He may have earlier, but I... Oh, fucking hell.
Last one.
Come on. Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck? What is happening? This is why I hate fighting fucking dragons and fucking flying giant things. This just looks like a mess. This just looks like a mess. What is going
I don't even know what just. There's just a Floyd light show in front of my face, and I fall over dead.
Yeah.
But it's progress.
Yeah, well, that was a pretty fucking good run, considering.
I've got a lot of magic damage that's happening, and I'm doing a lot of jumping attacks.
Your strategy for most bosses is true. Yeah, you jump back into Dying Light 1 after a year and you completely forgot how to play the game.
Attacks greatly raises HP, stamina recovery, and stamina. Yeah, those are important.
You like fighting big boys, keep close, and max damage. You love wheeler censoring. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty triple A.
Dark time. Get out of the way. Did you see how I didn't do the jump attack? Did you see that? What is wrong with this game now? What the Why is it doing this?
This sucks. When you start finding a boss easy, and then all of a sudden you can't do it. What is that?
Thank you.
Someone get a fucking...
You
Someone get a fucking psychologist on the phone.
You know what?
Someone get in contact with a psychologist and say and ask them to explain even what's going on there, what's happening.
Mimic's already dead. This is not going well.
So I'm guessing it's like, you know, you don't try as hard because you're not scared about dying because you've done it, because it's easier, right? You're like, yeah, this is a fucking piece of cake now. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to do it, and then you just get stamped on, literally. I'm going to have another can of cola. Fucking hell, we're 15 minutes in.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna skip through, but I'm gonna look through. I'm guessing he takes a break and comes back somehow to get like a different item or something that's gonna fucking completely. Yeah, it looks like he does it twice. Brain lag and tiredness. Yeah, that's the thing. BRB. I opted out of buying beers
Seriously.
and got cans of Coke Zero instead. Round of applause to me. Pat on the back.
Almost dead.
It's the small victories sometimes. It's the small victories, it really is. Oh, still sounds just good. Pretend it's a bit. A cider.
After a couple more of these, if I need to maybe switch up my armor.
Or a nice IPA.
In fact, let's look at that right now.
Let's hear
We're
it.
gonna try a little bit of different armor.
Fucking hell, so I
A
think
couple more of these. If I need to maybe switch up my armor.
he's pretty much had that armor or something very similar to that for like the entire game.
Armor.
Pretty much.
Not sure if it'll make it.
So it's weird to see him in something different now.
Jump behind him on those.
Go on. What?
Now I'm dead. Man,
The classic Elden Ring wind up.
I had him down to
Literally is a fucking wind up. Where
I'm feeling maybe
they just kind of hold their weapon in the air for like a good like 10 seconds before they decide to actually fucking hit you with it. Yeah, that's one thing that has always annoyed me a little bit about these games.
Check it out. Look how big I am.
Is that
Look how heavy I am.
you usually find your best armor and weapon at the start of the game, and everything you find after that is usually kind of wank. Like I ended up with a set of what was I using for Pubis, which I always refer to because it's like my only serious character where I played the game as intended. I used the Great Axe, I think, leveled it up to like 25, and that was my fucking thing. Like,
I don't know if the thick boy armor is gonna work for me. The timing of the rolls is a little different. Let's try Tish again.
and the armor, I think it was like just I think it was like just some armor that I found, just some regular like knight's armor. The Uchi Katana, yeah. Uchi Katana.
This isn't working.
You can always optimize, but I got so comfy with all of that that changing it felt... Yeah, it does feel weird. Again, because of like playstyles and stuff. And having to get used to them, because you do have to practice a lot with these. It's hard to... I'm sure some people have mastered it. Well, obviously some people have mastered it.
The dude just played
Where you can
dirty, man.
switch different loadouts and like playstyles and stuff just on the fly.
Oh, and he's grabbed my
he's really struggling with this with Radagon now. But yeah, it does always happen. You get comfy with a boss, and then they just start fucking you. They literally start fucking you. Yeah. I do want to make a... I would like to make a dexterity build at some point.
Okay. Mimictyr's still alive.
I never made a dex build. I tried, and every time my dexterity build has always turned into something else, so I've always just assumed that dexterity just isn't my thing. In real life and in the game. Okay, this is looking good. He's not healing. Is that because he's got no fly? Oh, no, there you go.
No. No!
You go dex. Everything else is a flex. Oh! And once you go Byron, listen for the sirens. Oh, that fucking Elden Stars. That's what that move's called.
To figure that out.
That's what that move is called. Elden Stars. Elden Beast does the Elden Stars and fucking...
Really bad.
It's so... cunty. There's no other way to describe it. It's cunty. It's just pure cunty.
Trying to lighten the mood, are you?
Drinking Iron Brew? No, they don't have Iron Brew in America, do they? Do they have Iron Brew in America? Someone get on that. Someone get the mods. Figure that out.
He's low.
Yeah, doing from. Oh no, wait, because he's doing it. He's doing his crit. Get him. No, you're. Do you know what he needs to do?
I don't have a mimic. But at least we got here.
You know what he needs to do? I can't tell him. But Radagon Fest. Radagon, I strongly believe, is a pretty easy boss. If you just learn his moveset, it's actually very easy to predict and dodge and manipulate him, basically, to take him out.
What am I supposed to do with this?
So I feel like Wheeler's strat, his focus right now should be to learn to kill Radagon without needing Mimic Tier, and then summoning the Mimic at the start of the Elden Beast.
Cool, awesome. Cool. Was that doing any good? Do I need to go back and redo this sword? You said fire.
His brew, Iron Brew, is available in specialty stores in America. Tears for Wheeler, yeah. Sag in chat. Or whatever the streamer stuff is. Hey!
I did absolutely nothing.
Mitch, do you remember when we were streaming and stuff? Do you remember there was this guy like coming up called Aiden Ross?
Oh, cool. Awesome. You know... Am I learning anything? I don't think so.
No. Well then, don't worry. Basically, I watched a documentary on him, a YouTube documentary on him yesterday, because he turns out he completely has gone downhill. He was like coming up in the streaming world, like especially during COVID, it just like elevated his growth. He was always a bit like controversial and a bit fucking ignorant about the world, and it was just like a Larry, cool guy. loads of money and stuff, and just kind of would act like, would like play up to that kind of like spoilt little kid. And he eventually he kept on getting banned from Twitch, having like different beefs with like different creators and stuff. Eventually he got permanently banned, so he moved to Kick, which was a Twitch alternative that a bunch of streamers are streaming on now. Mostly scumbags, from my experience.
It's so dirty. It's the cheapest crap in the game.
And then he became obsessed with Andrew Tate and becoming like best friends with him, and just doing loads of like, kind of forgetting that there are rules and things on streaming platforms, and just stopped caring about that. So he would like play, he would like, there's one infamous moment where he went on, this is on Kick now at this point, he went on Pornhub, like just fucking around. He was like, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna put, like, you can do whatever you want on Kick. Like, it's like, no, Kick are more relaxed, but don't take the piss, don't fucking kick the hornet's nest because you're gonna get stung, man. But he, just being a fucking arrogant little dickhead, he like went on Pornhub, and then he started doing these weird streams where he was like having conversations with like with like viewers. He was having calls with viewers on Discord, and basically it turned into like a show, like a regular thing where he would be paying them to do stupid shit, like, but like nasty shit, like pick up dog poo from the garden and like rub it on this guy's sister's face or something, or like throw piss at his brother, like just horrible shit.
Yes, I'm spending more time just drinking flask than I'm anything else.
And I'm pretty sure now, like, yeah, like at one point he was like massive. He was like one of the biggest streamers. He was like as big as XQC and shit. He was just like huge. But now he's gone to Kick, and now he's doing all this dumb stuff, and now he's like, looks like he's going to get kicked off of Kick. So Wheeler's getting bored now. This is what happens to me. You lose focus.
He's hitting me even when he's not hitting me.
You need to take a break, come back to it.
For nothing. Like the butt of his hammer hit me.
Well, yes, literally, some people love a rebel. That was him because he was just like controversial. And all these like fucking thugs would be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck either.
No more half measures. We can look at
these rebellious teens, because his audience was just teens.
Right now, and it's helping a little bit. Equip one for carrying capacity. You think it'll make my rolls quicker? Maximum equipment load from 89. Does that help my movement speed at all? Yeah, everything is heavy. I'm wearing the Chunky Boys outfit. Should I go light on the boots?
Your 10 fight rule kicks in
You
here.
think the boots will keep me in a medium load?
I don't get it.
I see what you're doing. You're increasing my equipment load and then just slowly backing off, but keeping my armor so I can still roll medium speed. I see what you're doing. Okay, I like this now.
Another thing I wish I could have told Wheeler is to try out using a shield instead. Go heavy load. Don't dodge. Just find a shield that works. And just creep up behind him.
Didn't even hit him with that. Again, I'm not spending rune arc, so I'm not getting super mad when I die. It's annoying, but I'm not getting super mad because I'm not putting rune arcs into this.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a pretty good rule. That's actually a very good rule. I like that.
Stunned. Get out, get out. That hits me every time. There's nothing I can do about it. Dude, how can he attack both of us from there? It doesn't make any sense.
It really does pay to experiment with this fight. Yeah, there you go. Jump over it. Nice.
Missing the mimic, but at least we got here.
Oh no. Oh no. No! Oh, that is tragic.
They're just sitting there on my sword. Man.
This game really is something else.
You.
Like, the fact that to fight the hardest boss in the game, you have to fight another boss just to get there.
Chef says no swearing for 5 minutes.
Oh man, I want to. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there. My plan was to be there when he was doing it, and I was informed by someone that it wouldn't be for a while. And the next day, Wheeler was like, "I did it." I was like, "Fuck, god damn it!" I wanted to know when he was. I was gonna tune into a stream. I was gonna stay up late when he was there. Patience, man, patience. There you go. Fucking hell.
Oh, cool. The length of time on that AoE was longer this time. Wasted another rune arc.
Yeah.
Wasted another rune arc.
This is why you just never use rune arcs. Just don't ever use rune arcs.
Trying to get out of the way of that. You see that thing right there?
Think about item strategies, or just stop playing and come back later. It's still amazing. Yeah. You're hearing so many good things about Star Wars, by the way. Star Wars as in the new game that came out. I thought it was having a rough release. Came out very recently, but it's the sequel to the.
I've tried calling her. She's level 7. Maybe that's something I need to be doing.
The sequel to the last one, the Souls-like one that you played. I watched you play it, I think, most of it.
Tish has done less for me, and she also doesn't take very much damage. Yeah, that step move is the worst.
I must have misheard. I thought it was having a rough release for some reason. Or it wasn't quite as good as the other one.
Please, Tish.
But that is good news if it is doing well. You know me, I never really pay too much attention to like when games get a bad review,
Holy
because
crap, Tish, all of a sudden, zombie, you are correct, sir. Tish will definitely be more helpful.
because it's all subjective. For me, especially, it's very subjective. Because I'm a bit of a weirdo.
Up at the table and I don't have what she needs to level up.
I'm an anomaly.
Yeah, Glovewort level 8, because they're both +7.
Half 9.
I have the Great. So,
Now we
do
get
we go get Ghost Glovewort 8?
Black
I
Knight,
think I'm probably gonna
Tish.
need them at
Do it.
max levels.
do it. Wheeler, I'm enjoying this this progress. I'm seeing you change your tactics and your strategies and getting slightly better.
Does anyone know where I can get a Glovewort 8? On the opposite sides of the shallow river Going through Noxtella, Eternal City. I know I've been in Noxtella.
Well, the whole
can't find-
underground area is just breathtaking.
And I ran through all of this stuff.
So that oh, there is that it? Yeah. No.
That's one.
That doesn't matter. It died. How many souls have you got? How many runes?
Ghost Glove Horde 8.
I got no
Oh my
runes
God,
to
we
this.
just got 2 of them. We just got 2 Ghost Glove Hordes. Okay, we're going back to this.
You die. It doesn't matter.
We're going back. I ran right through all of that before.
Oh my god! I cannot wait for DLC. I love this game so
Why
much,
can't I fast travel back? Because there's enemies around?
and I played it to absolute death.
Dude, what does it matter? Just kill myself.
Yeah.
Done.
Doesn't matter.
In game. I'm gonna sit here and fight all that crap. Okay, so I need money. It's time to sell some remembrances. I'll go for Tish.
Yeah, you don't fucking need all that shit. Level up a couple of times before I tried it as well. Why not?
Right, Tish is now max level.
You're never going to use any of those weapons for anything. Just fucking
Cross your fingers. Going back in.
eat all those souls, the remembrances. Just fucking eat the lot. Scoff them down. Level up a couple more times. Put a couple more levels into stamina or a strength or whatever. Dexterity.
Get out.
Nice.
Tish, I need you now. Because I can't even heal on this guy.
Ooh. Nice. What a finish. No. Ah.
Again, Tish. He just keeps doing this thing where he's like, oh.
Yeah, jump attack. That's it. Dead. Fucking get to bed. Fuck off.
But we are in good shape. We are in good shape.
How many potions have you got? I can't see.
Hit me with fire first.
Fucking hell.
Trying to get out of the way.
It's chaos.
Trying to get out of the way.
Did you? Oh, it's staggered. It staggered your mint. There you go.
From range, Tish.
Staggered Tish.
Oh, he's going for that attack already. You can't roll through it. You can't roll through it.
You can, but the timing's just a bit awkward.
Cool.
Unfortunately. Don't start buffering now. Fucking hell. Do you see what I have to put up with? Fuck's sake. There we go. Yeah, that's the weak spot, right in the belly, where it's all shiny. There's like a little hole. Right on the belly, there's a big old weak spot where you do like a plus like 20% damage or something, which is key.
Come on, chat. This
Essential
right now. Hit him, Tish. Hit him, Tish.
fighting this boss, I think.
Hit him, Tish.
That was my strat anyway. There's a fucking like right at the front. There's like a that bit there. There's like a little glowing light. You hit that, it does way more damage. Oh. Yeah, you're in good shape, man. What the fuck is going on? Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. So you gonna do Elden Stars? Fucking little bitch. What is happening? Okay, you haven't lost loads of your health. Oh my god, how many of those are there? That is fucking obscene. That is utterly obscene. Oh my god. Oh, dodge it. Yeah. Now heal. Now heal. Heal yourself, please. Maybe you've run out of potions. Oh, there you got one. One more. There we go.
Still alive.
Elden bitch. Oh, what the fuck? At least she hasn't fucking flown away. That's the most annoying thing in this fight. Well, there's many annoying things about this fight, but not as annoying about it. Yes, go on, son. Fucking hell, GG, GG. Boom. $500,000 souls. Amazing. Come on, mate, cry. You can cry. You can cry if you want. Pretty sure I did.
Summon Ranny. Oh, this is the good ending.
It's not even a lie. I did cry a little bit, I think, when I completed it. I was just like, this is the fucking best game I've ever played. Holy shit. What a rush. What a fucking journey. What an experience. I did pretty much live in the lands between for about 2 weeks, though, until I completed it. Mouse, man.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
I want that as a wallpaper.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
It's so funny that that's the armor set that you complete the game with. After playing with something else completely different, like for the entire game, almost.
Well then, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
My fair consort eternal.
Age of the Stars, achievement unlocked.
Fucking GG, man. What
Did I even use a rune arc in that battle? I didn't,
So-
did I didn't even use a rune arc in that battle. Begin Journey 2. If you do not start over now, you can choose to begin Journey 2 later at the Table of Last Grace in the Round Table Hold. I don't want to begin Journey 2 yet.
No,
That's
don't.
New Game Plus. I want to explore a bit more.
Don't do it.
With my 503,000 runes.
$500,000. Well, was half 503,000 runes. Maybe that's how many he had left after.
We
Sorry.
did it at that moment. Thank you for being here. I'm going to edit that moment down and then I'm going to go to bed. We did it! We did it.
Oh man, I want to hear your fucking review of the game. Do you do that at some point? Give like a little minute or two of like your. That's true. It was almost 2 a.m. I mean, I think I completed the I think I completed the game in the exact same way. It got to like it was what, like fuck it, like 3 or 4 in the morning or something, like just crazy, just like crazy time. And I was in my bedroom in the dark. I wasn't on Discord to anyone. I wasn't like I was just like completely in the zone, in my own little fucking world. And I was like so invested. I was so immersed. Like, I guess that's the key word, just immersed. Fuck me. What an adventure. What a fucking story, man. Mate, hats off to you for fucking doing it and for sticking with it. I'm so glad you finally got hooked in and finally, like, because it takes a while to get over the constant dying, right? Because I think that's what it is for everyone. Like, yeah, it's hard, but by the time you finish the game, you're like, no, it's not hard. It's just it's just different to other games. Like, just because you die a lot, like, it's still possible. It's still doable. Like, and that's what makes it more exciting. The fact that there is a challenge and there is like a more, like, there's more engagement there. You can't just play it like on autopilot, like a fucking zombie, like you kind of a lot of get like Ubisoft games and stuff that are out now. Not like I really know what I'm going on about, because I haven't played a lot of games recently, but there's so much hand holding, and like, Mitch, you know this because we've spoken about like a billion times before, like, but yeah, it's just so much more rewarding. It's so much more exciting when you do kill a boss in Elden Ring, because of the journey that you take to get there, and the amount of concentration and thought and brain power it takes to actually do it, as opposed to just being given like a cinematic experience, and which it also is as well, of course it is, but again, just comparing it to other games, other like mainstream AAA titles, where the action is fucking tone up to 11, but the actual gameplay is all just sort of, you can just kind of play a lot of it on autopilot like a zombie. It feels like a series of mini games as opposed to an actual thing that you have to learn, an actual fucking art that you have to master. Am I making sense? Am I talking shit? I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting the nail on the head. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I'm gonna hit the fucking hay. I'm glad the internet survived. Dropped apparently 2.5 frames. Not bad in a near 3 hour stream. Not bad at all, but also not good considering it's 2023 and I have a very powerful computer. It should be absolutely zero, and I'm streaming at 720p, watching videos at 720p. But hey, enough of that. I could dance all day on this shit. All right, talking about fucking my internet and how my life would be so much better. I could have really been somebody, a powerful, successful streamer. But instead it all went down the toilet, thanks to fucking BT, or I think we're on Now TV or something, PlusNet, or I don't fucking know. Anyway, I love you all. This was fun. I'm glad I got to finally sit down and get through this. That last like 40 minutes just flew by, even though it's like a 40-minute video. The other was like 15-20 minutes. That was fun. I enjoyed like commentating over it and talking a bunch of shit and just hanging out. I do aim to do this more in the future. Probably not in the near future because internet and stuff, and I am supposed to be going back to working full time again now. But at some point in the future, I don't know when, whether it be near or far, I would like to go back to like a regular routine of streaming again, where when it's possible, when it's reliable, and I know it's not going to be a big faff, when I can enjoy it a bit more. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll let you all know when I do the next one. Keep an eye on the Brains YouTube channel. Go and watch Unga Munga Byron, the legacy, the saga, the journey. If you haven't, check out some of my DMZ videos. There's going to be plenty more DMZ on the Brains YouTube channel. I've got some other stuff that I might do as well, so stick around. Now it's Brains and it's not like Zilf Gaming. I've got a bunch more like video ideas that aren't necessarily gaming, but I think will go down well on the channel. So yeah, right. Good night, boys and girls. Drive safe, and milk the cow, not the dog.